Cool. All right.
Send them all of our any revenue.
Right. Oh. They don't do anything to you. They just mute you. So, like, the playback will be muted. But get some good loot music going. You know, we live from Fort Worth, Texas. Again. I was listening back to when y'all first met Dylan. That was in fucking February.
I listened to Tone's Death this week.
Bane?
The Single City Slicer.
Oh yeah. Tone. I forgot
I
the name
was
of that guy.
rolling, dude. I was freaking rolling.
I was rolling at that fucking Dylan shit.
I was like, hey,
The fucking Dylan was trying to pull off your tail and shit. Because you were Clax and you were Bane.
I was like, when I say 3, you're like, I'm gonna walk behind Tone with my axe. And I hit reckless. You like critted on him. Yeah, I'm gonna roll recklessly and crit.
Right.
Checking recklessly.
You start pacing in the basement, wondering what you're gonna do.
Chop him up. Oh god.
Then you're like, you're gonna have to kill the entire bar. They're all witnesses.
That's a good one.
Somebody had to fucking walk back over there and grab his other 2 buddies and like, hey, by the way,
I
we
did.
need...
Yeah. Like, hey, Tone wants you. Well, okay.
Oh man. Well, last time on Iron Lich Gaming, y'all continued through the Boren Keep, went through the pipes, hit a pressure plate, which caused some gas to come out, and you had to hurry, thanks to some good survival checks. You're able to get out, close it. Then you continued further, ran into some more ghosty boys. Then you went through the halls. You found this tower that was full of this raging storm. You could see at the very top of it some glints of light, different colors. With a closer inspection, you saw that it was it looked like the pieces that might fit that.
One's playing a recorder.
That might fit that door. Y'all flew up there. Took some dings as you went up. Snatched the pieces. Dimension doored back to the platform. Continued back to that door. Went through. Went down this deep ass staircase after finding some more ghosts. Got really cold. And you found this chamber that had 3 crypts in it. One looked unused, the other 2 looked like something was in them. You saw this big circular stone tablets into the wall on the far side. Had these ancient runes, which Draven later figured out there's some kind of arcane symbols that he couldn't quite make out. At this point, 2 spirits came to talk to you. They were, as you saw, the crypts were for Laurel, the Red Mage, and Trevor the Bold.
Past.
Yes, the ghosts of fading past. You spoke with the spirit of Laurel. She was telling you they were, protecting this site. They'd sworn their entire existence and their afterlife to protect this area. They're saying an eternity here was better than an eternity in the 9 hells. Y'all spoke to them for some time. You saw, like, within this big tablet that was in the wall with the runes, that it had an indention that looked like it could fit a 7-pointed star-like object.
Roll us the minds.
And y'all realizing that is the Verdant Star.
Oh god,
Whom
oh god.
Previous traveling companion and sister, cousin.
Number one mission, kill
Sister,
Lilith.
comma, cousin. Not your sister,
Blackmore,
cousin.
You're my sister.
Blackmore, Arkansas.
She was currently headed off to Waterdeep to retrieve said item. After y'all left this place, you continued to Sable. Draven disguised himself as an old man. Azur picked up his armor from the Silver Tree. I went shopping at the Phoenix Feather, where you acquired a bronze griffin statuette.
No one wanted to buy but me.
What else y'all buy? Cloak of Protection.
Bought some scrolls.
Did you though?
What were they?
You know, I wrote them down.
No,
It's
I'm
fine.
sure
Don't
you
worry
didn't.
about it.
Yeah.
Just continue on.
Didn't buy any scrolls. And then
I think water breathing was one of them.
y'all spoke to the
Interesting.
Federation. Lawrence there in
Actually,
Sable.
we did buy restoration. Revivify.
Revivify scroll. Yeah. Y'all spoke to the Federation to see what their kind of leanings were in this political affair. Was he more loyal at least to Cassius or to the Federation? And he told you if it came to a point in time where they had to do something, they would. But right now, it seems like the leaders of each branch are trying to keep their standing with the cities. So it goes a long way for the Federation there. Y'all requested to see if there was a available member that was without a party at the moment
A
that
young
could
boy.
go with you. A what?
Oh, that's right.
So he said he would check, and y'all could come back before you set out, and he'd have somebody lined up for you.
You're so strong.
And that's where we pick up. So I think y'all were headed to y'all were headed to the Apex excavations.
Yep.
Take my strong
That's,
hand, boy.
Stoneheart. What's his name?
I got it right here. It's called. That's Aben was the.
Harbeck Strongheart.
Just 59 more turns.
What?
Till he masters.
Of the full moon cycle.
So, you make your way.
Happy birthday.
It's someone's birthday in town.
Stoneheart.
Hey, try to keep some discretion with talking to him. May be dumb about what he found and all that, but it may be more sinister than that. It's probably because we don't know who he's working for, so
It's true.
give up too much information talking to him.
So,
On my drawing of Fable City. Look at that.
Stoneheart.
How nice.
oh yeah, Apex. 50 years ago. Harvick. I got Harvick Strongheart. Apex excavation.
I would
Emerald.
never use a NASCAR name. Apex building number 8.
I think his name's Delaney.
The Verdant Star.
Harbeck Strongheart?
Delaney Harbert.
What?
Excuse me, I'm having a stroke.
Where did you get Delaney?
NASCAR name?
Who is named Delaney in NASCAR?
Isn't there?
No.
Oh.
Danica.
Delaney. Ah, there it is.
See, I know NASCAR.
Dale?
So,
Dan?
Apex
Bill.
Excavations is on the northeast.
Blaney.
Blaney.
Yeah, Ryan Blaney.
That's what it is.
Apex Excavations is on the northeast side of the city. Just on the north end of the Temple District. As you walk through there, you pass the temples of Shantae, Helm, Saloon, and Joaquin.
Keem.
Do we know anything about those temples and their gods at all?
Yeah. Anyone in particular you're interested in? Shantae is the goddess of agriculture. She's called the Great Mother, the Grain Goddess. Helm is called the Watcher, he of the Unsleeping Eyes, or the Vigilant One. He's god of protection. Many paladins and guards, bodyguards, some clerics worship him. Protector Khan Saloon.
Who?
Saloon is
The god of bars.
no.
Gunslinger.
She's Our Lady of Silver, the Moon Maiden, the Night White Lady.
The Moon Lady?
The Moon Maiden.
Check. Yeah, I might want to go into House Saloon.
The many legends of her. One of the big legends of Saloon are the battle at the beginning of time between Saloon and her sister Shar. Tears of Saloon cluster the starry lights around the moon that follow the sky. And then Joaquin. I don't know. Joaquin is Our Lady of Gold, the Coin Maiden, the Merchant's Friend. Yeah, she's got many merchants and traders worship.
You get swindled.
Her
if you
temple,
go there.
her temple looks more like a guild hall. It seems like a meeting place for trade companies and whatnot.
Okay.
It's the Dow market.
If we're not in too great of a hurry, I wouldn't mind stopping into this.
Saloon?
Yes, the temple here, and talking to someone that might have some information for me.
Well, I guess.
It's up to
Yeah,
you,
man.
We could always buy more chains.
Or what?
Chains?
We may need those.
We'll let you go in and we'll be outside.
How much money we got to work with?
$2,000. $96.44. You've got $18,400 in the bank.
That won't be able to get
What?
the money from the bank.
Not here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
At least quote it out.
Yeah.
Get a nice quote. Is there an open doorway into the saloon?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it
And a saloon?
Is it the swinging doors?
No.
Gotta
It's
move
got
in.
one of those symbols over the U.
How do you spell her name?
Selune.
So
So it got some kind of pronunciation to it. I just don't know what that means.
Saloon.
Got the little triangle
It's a
or the
slur.
arrow one over it.
Saloon.
What was it? How did you spell it again?
Selune.
Yep.
Selune.
Saloon, sure.
I spelled it Saloon.
Ceylon.
Saloon. So, Mr. and Mrs. Saloon, we got a bear in here.
I thought the oo sound was the two dots over the O.
I think so.
Yeah. We're gonna try to walk into this
Like
place.
All right. You
I
hit a
don't know
loading
what
screen.
the triangle is.
Just tapping my foot.
Yeah, the screen pops up. It gives you tips.
What's our useful information?
Don't forget, you have advantage when you're on the other side flanking someone.
Oh, nice.
Then you wait a moment, and another screen shows up.
What's the picture on the screen?
It just loads real quick, and there you are in
Oh.
the temple. Looking around, the priests here wear this light blue robes. You see these banners hung. You see her holy symbol on it, which is a pair of eyes surrounded by 7 stars.
Not the only one hung in here.
How many priests and stuff?
Just walking around and about, it looks to be 5. They seem to be mainly women. And there looks to be what might be the head priest up near the front. She has long gray hair. She looks a little older.
Look busy at all?
No, not really.
I kind of casually, I start strolling towards her until I get her attention and I give her a wave.
May I help you?
Yes, I was wonder if I could have a word with the high priestess of the temple about a personal matter.
That is me. I'm Ardella.
Ardella?
What's your name?
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel. Well met. Your friends here?
Is there?
Are you with them?
No, I'm probably poking around, looking at.
You're just poking people?
No, they're like, because like
Here
a
comes
lot of
Ben.
old
Don't do
churches have
that.
like history and stuff
It's
like
like a
that. So
Facebook
I'm probably
poke.
looking at like the historic stuff inside the church.
And there's... Alright.
Yes, if I can have a moment of your time. You see, this temple seems like a place that may have some answers for me.
Alright, well, I'll do my best to help guide you.
Seems that recently, due to some unforeseen circumstances, I find myself being affected by the moon in what can be perceived as a negative way.
Get stuck in holes.
You've been cursed with lycanthropy.
Yes, a form.
You change under the full moon.
I do.
Yeah, he changes
What form do you take when this happens?
Form of a bear.
A werebear. How long has this happened?
Two times?
Been twice. Two moon cycles.
Do you recall any event that might have... Were you bitten by a bear, or...
Yes, I remember the assailant quite vividly.
Yes, so... you recall. So we know the source?
He no longer is with us.
Well, that's good to know. Good to hear.
Hopefully we won't need its blood or anything to help him with this ritual or something. Just might be a bit difficult. I think he's in a drainage somewhere.
floating in the sewers.
Yeah, you'll dump him into the sea.
Might be in the river by now.
Where was that at?
It was
Driscoll?
Driscoll.
Yeah, in Driscoll.
Yeah, I dumped his body
Dadgum.
to the sewer.
What was his stupid name? Phantom?
The
Phantom's
Red
buddies.
Arcanist. Phantom.
Well,
Second
I
Amendment.
guess you're looking to be relieved of this.
That was one of my goals. Also interested to see if maybe there are others like me here around anywhere that maybe I could gather some information from about this if I can't be cured of it.
So you're wanting to... Pauses for a moment and begins to think.
The will appears above her head.
Let me see.
Yes.
Interesting.
How may I help you?
A lot easier with the
Continue.
robot.
To ponder. Which one? There's another god that's a god of the lycanthropes. And I'm struggling to think of it.
I think we knew what it was in the other campaign.
Yeah.
Resurrection? Kill him and then let him come back? Would he still have it then?
That would be expensive.
Drain me of all my blood, then give it back.
Good old nail in the ear. That'll fix it.
Well, those who embrace the gift and to worship Malar, the
My lord?
My lord.
god of the hunt. We would be willing to help you cure it, but not nurture it.
Understandable, it is.
A disease.
It wasn't his fault. He was affected, and
I didn't get
but
mad.
there are those who attempt to embrace the gift, but it is not within our church.
Quite a risk.
It's dangerous. Dangerous for sure. A danger to yourself and others.
Said you would be able to possibly help cure me of the affliction.
Yes, we could cure you of this illness. We have the resources here to do that. But it does cost, but as the material components aren't cheap, but say we could do this for 1,500 gold
1,500
pieces.
Gold pieces?
Yes. It is costly, but
That seem reasonable.
so if you're looking for that, we could do that for you now.
How long could this process take us?
Oh, it shouldn't take more than 20 minutes or so.
I'll step outside.
Yes, if you've got someone that can help now, that would be wonderful.
All right. Y'all pay her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So paying for your
you got a money bag.
paying for your addiction.
Would be really cool if you could.
It just shows
way
how much.
too easy for me to break through those chains.
Yep, exactly.
So as this happens, they kind of like you're up in the front, and a few other priestesses come in. 6 others to be exact, and each of them have a bowl, and they just kind of set it around you. So 7 bowls get placed around you, and looking in them, it appears to be milk inside of them. As you stand in the middle,
Start drinking them.
Dip of honey in each one.
and then the head priestess pulls out this gem. It's about this big, and it's kind of light blue and silverish almost, and it seems to glint in the light. And as she holds it and she begins chanting, and the other priestesses around you begin chanting in a language that... What languages do you know?
Human and gnome.
Common, Elvish, Gnomish, Orin.
In a language that you don't understand. And as this happens, the stone begins to glow. It seems to glow as the color of moonlight. And as she raises it up, this light kind of washes out from it and wraps around you. And, by the time the ritual is complete, it kind of washes out, and you just feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. And you have been cured.
That was refreshing.
Yes, a heavy burden has been lifted from you. You need not fear for your companions any longer, or yourself.
I greatly appreciate this.
Yes, it is one of our duties. I hope that you'll consider the Moon Maiden as you continue your travels, and thank her daily for the gifts she has given you.
What benefits do you look to her for?
What do you mean?
I don't know I don't know.
Trying to be a paladin over there?
He's trying to get some free shit out of him.
She basically said just like thank God or whatever
Yeah.
for. It's just kind of a generic general statement.
So they literally just like worship the moon. It's not like
Well, it is a god,
It is a
like
god, okay.
Slim, but
Big round god.
yeah. So goddess of the moon.
moon
cult.
too fortuitous.
No.
Seems my ambitions seem to favor more your neighboring temple here.
yeah. More of like their worshippers, or she's the goddess of like navigation. Because she's the goddess of the moon and stars and motherhood. So lots of mothers and like navigators, sailors who work at night.
Okay.
So people
Right
like
on.
that. So.
Sailors and mothers.
Yeah, different reasons, but she covers a wide variety.
Well, I appreciate the help and the service, and we'll be on our way. We are in a bit of a hurry. Glad I could find someone to help with this.
Well, we were glad to help. And she kind of bows and says, may the light of the moon bring you joy. She bows and she backs up and walks back to the front of the place.
Get addle. Right.
It just shows how
Did I see anything cool while I was in there?
Federation.
Yeah. Did you get anything good, James? Angar. Oh, that's Garza.
What's that?
Let's say Garza. Oh, that's something in the chat.
Did I see anything cool while I was browsing around?
I mean, just in this main area, it's just like the main worship area. So there's like pews and there's not like a lot. Like, there's some art. And like some of the art is like, what's this? You see a depiction of, what's the fucking name? Saloon. She's wearing this white bluish robe with like scale kind of armor coming over. She's holding this large like four-pronged like mace with blades. She has this long blonde hair, and the moon lights behind her with stars, and you see a picture of depicting her like fighting her sister Shar at the beginning of time. There's just some cool art, but nothing like.
I appreciate it, and I move on.
All right. Like, man, that's nice. And then you move on. Well done. Draven likes art.
Draven does like art.
Body.
What's that?
So Apex.
Apex excavations. Bow, bow, bow. Yes, Apex excavations. So you make your way through the rest of the temple district up to Apex excavations. Clomp, clomp, clomp. As the ground says that every time you take a step. No reaction. The ground's talking to you. No one seems to care.
I'm on shrooms, so that's fine.
Speaking like it is retarded.
Clomp, clomp, clomp. It's just you don't understand the language.
Actually, I do understand.
You
that
speak
language.
ground.
I do.
Oh. Saying, hey, stop it.
I pretend like I
Shit,
don't understand it.
fuck. Come on, man.
Shut up or I'll get some pointy shoes.
We're in stilettos.
Kind of on topic, but off topic for D&D. I was talking to Jonathan the other day in the
About
truck.
wearing stilettos?
No, it was more about the ground talking than stilettos. But like, what if signs like just yelled what they say on it the whole time? How fucking torturous that would be. You just always hear the roar of sounds or signs like stop. Yeah, funny concept. Anyways, back to the game. You see this. It's kind of off by itself. It's a larger building. On the front it says Apex.
Legends.
No.
Legends.
No. I made this place before fucking Apex Legends came out, so fuck you.
Five-star.
But anyways, it's a pretty nondescript building. Doesn't look like was designed to wow anyone. It just looked like it was built to be a functional building for them. Do you go inside?
Functional.
I do.
Yeah. There's a stamp on the outside that says functional.
Okay.
Do you know that it functions like it should?
Find the door.
100 days since our last non-functional day. You see on the wall?
That's not very long.
Not very long.
Yeah.
This time
There
it
There was an
probably is.
incident 100 days ago. Oh, there you go.
Got
A
there.
bomb? You got a bomb?
No, that's my name. A-bomb.
Oh. Hello, A-bomb.
What A-U-B-U-M?
So, do y'all walk inside?
Yes.
You walk in. And it looks to be like at the very front there's like a few desks and stuff, but then as you look into it, it looks to be more of like a warehouse kind of situation. You see a lot of crates and things like that being moved around inside. As you walk in, one of the people at the desk, he's a human. He stands up. Welcome to Apex. Are you looking for something? Are you trying to hire us?
Actually, we're hoping to maybe get a word with Harvick Strongheart if he can make some time available.
Yes. I'll see if he can speak with you. And he kind of walks off. You see him go back into the back area. He kind of disappears behind the wall as he curves around, and after about 4 or 5 minutes or so, he comes back with this dwarven man. Looks kind of sturdy, a little older, but long braided beard, long hair kind of braided in the back as well. Red hair, of course. So he walks up. Welcome to Apex. I cannot do a Scottish accent, so this is what you get.
It's an odd thing to say.
Yes. Well, was out of my head for a moment there.
What is a Scottish?
I'm not sure what you're speaking of. Anyways.
You said it.
Nah, you got the wrong guy.
So where did you find this verdant star?
Well, right to the point.
You mind just asking?
What?
Please, excuse my friend. You know, he's
What is your reasoning?
been long on the road, maybe a little impatient. We're here on as Federation members.
Part-time archaeologists as well.
I look at him like,
I forgot you were old at first. I was like, okay, you're
It
an old
was
man
like-
for him.
don't mind our friend, he's been slit.
So archaeologist, Federation members.
We're very curious to see the historic, the site that you found the verdant
Would you
star.
like some water?
Yes, please.
Well, he pulls out his canteen and hands it to you.
I drink it all.
I did offer.
Do you
Thank you.
So
have
you're.
any more water?
I'll get some more. I'm out right now.
Don't bother.
I won't. So Federation archaeologist.
Yes.
Hobby, really.
Hobbyist archaeologist.
The elderly, they
He can keep himself healthy, he can keep us healthy as well. That's why he's here. Don't mind him.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying anything.
What?
But-
He's probably thinking what I'm thinking, and it's probably not good.
No. I haven't met many hobby archaeologists. It's more of a profession. You know, he's old. He's for a human. Boy, y'all degrade quickly, huh?
He kind of told me he needed to start a hobby because he was soon to retire.
Anyway, so you're here to learn about how
yes,
the mining expedition in which I found the verdant star. And you're sent by the Federation?
Well, we are part of the Federation here. There's no official business pertaining to this as of yet. We're just curious.
Well, I don't know what to tell you besides that. We were mining for emeralds and I found a nice deposit.
So you found it.
Just found a natural, peculiar formation in the rock. We brought it out and I kept it for a time and then I sold it.
Was it embedded within the rock? Or
It appeared to be a natural formation. You can,
Inside check.
yeah, you can roll inside.
enough to roll an inside check.
Oh, 9.
I was like, is nobody gonna insight this?
21.
5.
You two are just like, huh? Okay, you know.
Makes sense.
And you're like, this guy's bullshitting me.
So,
Seems guarded.
nothing was found nearby the location.
Well, other deposits of emerald ore.
Is there anybody else? But is it just us in here?
No, there's a lot of people in here. There's workers moving crates around. There's the people sitting at these desks in the front.
And if you wouldn't mind, where was the location of this natural formation?
Oh, it was 50 years ago.
He's human. Of course.
It was in the mountains north of here, I believe.
I mean, a find like that, it doesn't.
Insight check.
Yeah.
9.
Well, you believe him.
He's a good guy.
Seems like a moment that one would remember. Well, it's the find of a lifetime.
It was. It set me up. Put Apex on the map.
Did you decide to sell it immediately?
Oh, no, I just sold it fairly recently. Within the last 4 months or so, I believe.
And it had been in your possession the whole time until
Yes. Absolutely.
then.
Business had taken a downturn. Thought I'd sell my prized jewel for a big payday.
Do you keep records, employee records of the mining employees?
I'm sure
throughout the
there's.
years?
Yeah, he points back to like all these like cabinets. He's like, I'm sure there's files in there, but we don't really just hand those out to anybody.
Well, I'm gonna get in my pocket and get some gold in my hand, kind of, and be like, "Oh, I'm an impatient man.
Okay.
What's it gonna take to just give me a little bit of info on where we can?"
I feel like
where
I've
we might be
been
able-
honest and forthright with you.
I'm just you could be, but that's why I'm offering a little more to just tell us a little bit more. Possibly.
How much gold did you pull out?
I just got a handful and put it back. Just name your price.
I understand the gesture, but I am a wealthy man. A few gold coins won't
There's gotta be
sway me any which way or the other, but
But I thought the business took a downturn.
well, it did, and then I sold the Verdant Star.
Gotta be some sort of mine or something that's gotta be.
I made quite a pretty penny from that.
Some monsters gotta be going in your area.
Were you approached by anyone throughout the years offered to buy
Oh, many.
Star?
Many approached, many offered. Eventually, like I said, the business was on a downswing. And I finally accepted an offer from I think a gnome from Driscoll.
Yes.
I agreed to take it to a private auction, and they kept a portion of the profits, and I got most of it.
We would really like to be able to check out this area that it was found. We think there may be some significance to this natural formation, as you say. Archaeological, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
I like this guy.
Yeah. What was it you wanted to study about the area? The abnormality. See,
Do you have any more water?
So you
No,
might be
you
able
drank it all.
to find others like it if you were to see the formation where it began.
I'm
He
very
kinda, like-
curious to.
He like holds his hand up. I appreciate the attempt here, but there's something you're not telling me. Who sent you? This is quite clearly a ruse.
Oh, I'm obviously trying to buy information.
Right. Why are you so interested in this item?
As we said,
not-
we're more interested in the history of the item
Son,
than the item itself.
let me come up to you and be honest.
Okay.
That item could lead to the devastation of the entire world.
I start laughing.
Roll a
I start
persuasion.
chuckling a little bit, like.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. That's gonna be 19.
19. Kind of looks around and
I get that old serious man look in my eyes.
I don't want any popsicles. Ah,
I get killing him.
looks around and he gestures to follow him and he walks off. He leads you to his office.
I don't follow him.
You don't follow him.
Don't follow him.
Okay. In his office, you find, this nice, wood stained desk, several, a whole, like, right behind his desk are like two, like, bookshelves like this, kind of. He sits down in a large padded, like, leather chair. The whole world, you say. So, you understand what this thing is.
What do you take us for?
We know
Amateur
where
archaeologists.
You can drop the bit.
we know
I'll
where
drop
it's
it.
at.
Is there any windows like?
No.
Okay, I'll drop
We
it.
know.
You drop your
I drop
all
it.
disguise.
Yep.
We know where it's at. That's not the issue. The issue is we're trying to figure out more information.
It's a good persuasion roll. Nice.
Especially with his charisma.
Yeah.
Look, the story I spun out there, it's not the case. I found it in a temple underground. I called it the Verdant Star, but it's really called it's an ancient artifact that was produced during the time of troubles. It's called the what is it? What am I called? It's called the Heart of Mistra. Mistra was the goddess of magic. She was slain during the time of troubles by Helm. And this artifact was all that remained. It's an item of powerful magic.
To be frank with you, we believe this is connected with her name's Margaret, right? I always
Mhm.
fuck that up.
Yep, Mark.
Yeah.
Margaret. And this is what could undo her seal and bring upon the fading once again.
Right. Well, I found it 50 years ago, sealed away in a temple.
Was it guarded?
It was. We used adventurers to retrieve it. A group of 3. They were powerful.
Sounds familiar.
But
Us.
No. But they were able to overcome the trials set forth by this temple. It looked like it had been sealed away during the fading. That's what appeared the temple was dated to. Had some connection with that after I found it, and I announced my great find, this artifact. I showed it in museums and whatnot. I received a lot of interest in the item from the Blackmore family.
That's my next question.
That's why I kept it. Learning of the item, reading about the heart of Mistra. People have used it in the past to commit many horrible deeds. It's an item of great power. I finally sold it because I was on hard times. I don't know what became of it. Last I heard, there was a wealthy man from Waterdeep that was interested in it. Seemed to... Not many know about the item and what it actually is, so it seemed harmless. And, I was down on my luck. I needed to funnel some money back into my business to keep it afloat.
No one can fault you for that.
And you found it how many years ago?
50.
I'm assuming, being a digger, he's got a map of in his office.
Yeah. He's got maps.
I'll
around
walk
for
over
mines
to
and
the
stuff.
map and I'll ask him, is there, could you possibly point out the location of this ruins? I believe there could be more information for us to find there.
Yeah, he looks over the map. And let me pull up my map so I can foretell you. Other map that
Heroes of the Fading put it there.
Mm-hmm.
Found it in the Temple of Helm. She was the protector of, she's the protection. The Paladins and guards.
Yeah, so yeah, he was being truthful. Like, he points up to like the far northeast corner of Alm. It's in the Cloud Mountains, but just way on the northeast side of it. So, if you're looking at the map, if you have it, I don't know if y'all saved it or not, but it's just like as far up at the top right you can press.
Are any of the
North of the Weeping Wood.
men or women, the adventurers, still alive that retrieved this all those years ago? Have you kept in touch at all?
No, they were just a group of hires. I believe the Federation supplied them.
Must have been pretty high ranking to take on tasks such as this.
Yes, they were strong.
What was
We're
that
strong.
wizard's name? Have you come across the man since the time that you've had this named Martin?
It's a relatively common name.
An old man, long white beard or so.
Most likely a wizard like me.
Maybe a bit eccentric.
Who?
Cardinal wise.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wizard Martin. No, I can't think of. I do know of an older man named Martin. Looked a little, not too old, but long hair, long beard, kind of ragged clothes. I believe he was a man of nature. Came by not long after I found the star and showed it around in a few museums. Might have been maybe 45 years ago.
Do you remember much of what he might have said, or where exactly he was from, or...
No. Again, it was a relatively brief interaction. He wanted to purchase it from me, but I wasn't willing to sell. He seemed to get flustered and a little angry, but called me a fool. That was
Sounds like
it.
the one we're looking for.
But that was at a museum.
Do you remember which museum that would be?
Oh, that was in Thorley long ago, but at the time I was traveling the country showing it off. So I stopped by many places in all the cities all over the country. Went up to the Sword Coast for a while. It was a grand time. He must have just heard of it and sought it out.
I think the heading that we have is a good one.
If if anyone else comes inquiring about this, could you direct that information to the Federation just as a courtesy?
If anyone comes and asks about the star. Okay,
May be crucial in diverting the end of the world as we know it.
Just tell him at the Federation that some sentinels were acquiring about this information and they should know.
Anything
said-
from your memory comes back.
you said earlier the fate of the world. What do you think is going to happen with this?
At worst, the fading comes back and the creatures unnatural of this world devour it.
Great evil upon the world.
At best, the Blackmores reign over all of the Sword Coast.
Oh, well.
Neither one of them sound very good.
No, does not need a single ruler. The current system works fine. Well, I hope you're able to complete whatever task you are trying to set out to do, seal it away again.
I do have
Make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
a slight question.
Alright.
Your excavation business, do they deal in construction at all? Or just demolition and digging and
We create mines, I guess, but, you know, it's all about harvesting minerals. Or
Alright.
build you a solid rail track.
What is the best mineral or stone or rock to build me some armor with? For future reference, though.
Like a gemstone armor?
Oh, I thought you said ore and stuff.
Well, right, yeah. I thought you said gemstone.
Probably diamond.
Diamond?
Yeah, I mean, if you could make an armor out of
I
diamond,
said,
that
you said
would...
gem, rock, whatever.
Yeah, adamantium would... Or adamantine, however they say it in here. I think I used the X-Men version.
Yeah.
That would be the best. It's, impenetrable.
Alright. Might be something I can try to find out
It's
on my
rare, it's
adventures.
pricey, but if you can get enough for a suit of armor...
Just a shield would be okay. Gotta start somewhere small.
well, we do appreciate your time.
Yes, best of luck on your travels.
Don't worry.
Don't let the world end.
They
If you
will
would,
save
one
it.
moment, and I'll whip up my disguise again.
Okay.
You need us, we're the Black Company.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
If anything from your memory comes back, please, any detail at all, anything could be the clue that helps.
I
Don't
understand.
hesitate to reach out.
I'll think on this, this series of events that followed. I hadn't thought on it in some time, but if I recall something, I'll be sure to let you know.
Destined to stop this. Thank you for the
I
information.
hope so.
What?
Go fill up my fucking pants.
I'll have that water now.
Yeah. Bid y'all farewell.
Go leave.
You leave Apex Excavations.
You sure are very easily trusting people there.
Sometimes the good in people comes out. That's what we have to rely on nowadays. The good in people.
I mean, I meant the like look, not the information.
Oh,
Yeah.
worst that happens is we knock them out, we leave.
Yeah. He definitely just meant drop the ruse of the archaeology thing. Not the fucking disguise.
Oh. Well, like you kept like looking at me, so I was like, "Oh, he rolled through my."
You were the one
archaeology.
spinning the most yarn, so
Yeah.
he was like, "Cut the shit, bro." Like,
Well, I was honest with him.
yeah, you were very honest.
We're walking in there, James. Like, maybe we shouldn't tell him that much. And then here's a Blackmore asking for the Verdant Star. The worst thing that could happen is we take over.
He probably doesn't know I'm a Blackmore. Like, not a lot of people outside of Blackmore know I'm a Blackmore.
Talk real pretty fucking schmancy fancy.
He probably knows I'm from the area, but
On to the horses, right? We're getting out of here.
So,
Go back to
We
the
already got
Federation and pick
potions.
up your.
Oh
your
yeah,
boy.
we'll pick up homie.
yep.
We'll go pick up the
I want to ask
the Garza.
Lawrence as well if they keep records of past adventurers.
Oh,
And their
good
deeds.
idea.
You don't think they cleared that place out?
Whether or not, but if one of them is still alive, they have some information.
I would assume that he probably lives in the Weeping Woods.
Martin?
Yeah. If
In your damn
Well, I'm
woods.
just saying, if the temple where he found the Verdant Star was near the Weeping Woods,
North of the
and he
Weeping
looks like someone that's been living in the woods, that's a safe bet.
No, if you know what the word safe.
Technically, I am certified in safe.
Yeah, that
So,
that those woods where all those people went missing and never seen again. Safe bet.
yeah, very safe. We still gotta go by Delwyn's place, anyways.
All right, so you'll make your way
On the way
back to
there.
the Federation. Yeah, you go see Lawrence. In a few hours. He's standing there. You see him standing there with a guy that is
7 foot, 8 foot.
no, he's
10 foot.
5'9" ish, wearing half plate. Kind of got this like ashen colored hair. Looks younger. So, like looking at his facial features, you'd guess he's probably like 18, 19.
Had a hard life.
Ash, you mean like a blondish hair?
No.
It's like a gray?
Mm-hmm. Just his hair color. The magical world.
Well, no. Dude.
Start going gray
Is he
early.
human?
Yeah. He is. Yeah, he's human. And a tanner skin. Like, kind of slaps him on the shoulder. He's wearing like half plate. He has you see like on his hip, he has this silver and like blue, like kind of leather almost material on the handle. Mace. And yeah, half plate. And he slaps him on the sign or on the shoulder. God, what are y'all's fucking names? I always forget. Azur, Nathaniel. This is Roussel Daymorn. He is a cleric.
Roussel?
Yes, Roussel
cool name.
Daymorn.
Roussel.
He's a cleric of Helm.
Watcher on the wall.
Quite young to be a cleric.
He like kind of speaks of, I grew up in the temple there. Been in it my whole life, and now I'm ready to get out into the world.
Okay. Welcome to the.
Can I?
I've had a few adventures. I'm not completely green.
Can I see his tag? Is it visible?
Yeah, he's inside. He's the lowest rank.
Okay.
We
Or he's the second rank. The
What's your
lowest
creature of
one's initiate,
choice?
but you rank up as soon as you do one mission.
we
What's my what?
Creature of choice.
My creature of choice.
You know, to kill.
I just like to do my job. I like to protect those that can't help themselves. And,
Saying we can't. Dig at us?
no, not at all. I just do my duty, and I'll defeat any foe that's in my way. What is your creature of choice?
Elemental bastards, you know, love fire and water, earth. Don't really like them that much.
All right, well, you know,
Bears.
gonna be getting into some potentially very dangerous situations. We sure you're not gonna run off if things get hot.
won't do that. It's not in my nature.
Good.
Hey, I fight. My main goal here is to enter the Watchers of the Fallen, and I need experience to do that.
You grew up in the temple. We may be on the road for quite some time, away from all the comforts of this temple.
Like I said, I've adventured before. I'm not completely green. I am young. I understand my appearance may disappoint you a little, that I'm not more of a veteran, but
We are definitely willing to give you a chance. It may be maybe a little more boring than you think right off the bat. Maybe doing some traveling, but
that's fine. Just give me my orders, and I'll follow them, and hopefully along the way we can become friends.
that's what I like to hear.
You'll find I'm patient and exacting, and I think a clear head always leads to the best strategy to make sure we overcome our foes.
I'd like to have a word with Lawrence.
It's,
You've got a minute, Lawrence?
yeah, and Purcell kind of steps off to the side, and Lawrence, yeah.
Well, we been doing a little investigation on something to check and see if the Federation kept records of past adventurers and maybe some of the tasks that they were tasked with
50 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
50
do
or
keep
70
records
years
of contracts, but I mean, 50 years ago, that's a lot of adventures. We'd have them somewhere, but
they were
that-
high profile, maybe.
oh shit! Sorry, anyone listening to that? Yes, no, we keep all records of completed jobs, but those are restricted to those like myself or of the higher class. Y'all aren't really at the position to review old
Well,
high-profile records.
We it may be nothing. This, like I said, this was 50 years ago. We don't know if they're still alive, but sure you know the Verdant Star, the
Right? Yeah.
this jewel. Seems a couple adventurers from the guild were tasked with retrieving that. I don't know if any of them are still living. Maybe we might be able to talk to
That
them.
must be a pretty high-ranking officer.
Like I said, these kind of things, high-profile records are not really just open for anyone to come look at, or even those of your rank. But I can dig through and see if anything comes up. But there could be
So,
something in the
north-
report and documents that I may not be able to share with you.
That's
Must follow
that's
the
fine.
orders, rules in this matter, not.
If there's anything that you see might help us in this dire situation that we've discussed previously.
Right. I'll see what I can do if I can find something, and if I discover that I can share it with you, I will. But
We'll be headed to Driscoll through Morrow, possibly. If anything does come up, if the word could be passed to Driscoll, that may be the earliest time for us to receive.
okay. If I discover anything, and if I feel I can share it, or I will, I'll pass information along. But 50 years of records, that might take some time to find.
If anything crazy goes on that I think that you might want to pass along to us, we can always gather information, give a message to someone else down there. The Glitter Gym.
Yep. I'll contact Brock.
But just if anything's going on, you might need our help with anything, just let us know.
Will do. Best of
We'll
luck.
keep the young man safe.
Well, Roussel's a good one. I think he'll do all right. Just give him time to grow and learn.
We'll try not to throw him into the fire immediately.
Yes, it could be a bit dangerous for him. If anything too crazy happens, but he's capable.
Kind of thing.
He ain't talking. Alright, we'll
be
mount
off.
up.
All right, so y'all head out. We'll get Roussel. Just looking at him, he's wearing like some older, like worn down kind of half plate. But you notice that like on his left hand, he's wearing like a gauntlet that would go with like full plate armor, and like on the back of it, you see like this blue eye painted on the back of it, and y'all recognize that as the symbol of Helm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured when he had blue on that he was.
Does he have a shield or anything?
No, he doesn't have a shield.
As we're walking out, kind of, me and Azura kind of walking by him, I'll nudge him, like, got a nice mace there, kid. Pretty good swinging that thing around.
Yeah, it's and he pulls it out. You notice he is left-handed too. And, he's like swinging it around. It's pretty light. It looks heavy, but
With both hands or one?
one. Well, it's not
No
involved.
shield?
Well, I like to keep my other hand free for spells.
Oh, yeah, true. Maybe I can teach you to cast spells with the shield.
Yeah, my buddy
That
here
would be
he can
awesome.
cast spells and shield.
Yeah. Try to maybe
That's
downtime.
beyond my
and-
capability. But...
Yeah, maybe downtime I can show you a few things, son.
We could pick one up for you if you wanted to practice with it.
If you wanted to, but right now, I'm a little
You're
more
good.
comfortable without it.
Yeah, we're not trying to change too much now. So.
Yes, I'm
We're
worried
headed
about
to
keeping the kid alive.
the cart, right?
Yeah, we're just walking to the cart. And
Yeah. I was just kind of gearing
walking
up, and
talking. So,
it's just I've done. Like I said, I've been on a few adventures. This is just what I'm comfortable with right now. Maybe I don't know. My whole style revolves around what I do. But maybe if there's room for improvement down the road, we can work on that.
good with horses?
What do you mean? I can ride them fine.
You might be the new driver.
That's fine. Huh?
I'll sit up there with you, maybe teach you a few things, how to, Ferrari and Mustang and Aston Martins. You got to keep them tame. There's some fast beasts.
I've driven a few.
Didn't you just learn how to do it?
Yeah, well, you don't know that.
Oh,
He heard me.
but I don't know if the small pieces of the wheel break, I could probably put them together on the cart. I could mend that.
We ever get any like tools for
You fall.
like repairing things on it? I know we
got like a.
I was just banking on me getting mending next level, but he sounds like he can
have
do
an
it.
extra
so-
wheel,
He's
though.
telling you he has mending.
Yeah, he has an extra.
Oh,
wheel.
okay. Cool.
Be nice to have another hand on deck and.
I'll pull out that scroll
Okay.
and I'll hand it to you.
Me?
To the
Which
thing,
scroll is it?
to revivify. See if he can cast it.
We picked up a couple things while we were in town. Maybe someone of your skills could do something with this. What do you think about it?
Ooh, we need to go. That comes with the diamond already, though.
Yeah.
He could cast it better, though.
The cost is already paid for with
Yeah.
the spell.
But he would probably be able to cast it with a better draw anyway, like a better chance of success than.
Yeah, probably.
Because you're not a cleric, so you probably have to roll just to see if it would work. Like, if
Although
not,
my
destroy.
arcane is really high.
Yeah,
Okay,
true.
so spell scrolls have to be on your list. Use them.
Oh, even.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. Is
but
like I
yeah,
can't even cast it.
What level is Revivify third?
I believe so.
Looking at it, he's like, well, I can't do it naturally yet, but I could cast this. This scroll makes it easy to understand. So I could use this scroll.
Go ahead and tuck it away. If we get into a pinch, we'll know we can count on you.
He just takes that
So we
thing
know he
in
doesn't
its
have
little
third
tube and he
level
just
spells
ties it
yet.
around his belt there. Alright, I'll keep it where it's quick. If you do fall, I can spare you while you're on the ground. It won't pick you up, but it will stabilize you to where you won't bleed
Once
out.
we get into the cart and start riding, let me know.
Okay. Right before y'all get into the cart, if y'all mind if I take a few minutes before we leave? And he kind of gets on his, on his knees there, and he pulls out these like sticks that have kind of like gems inlaid in them, and he takes them and kind of tosses them on the ground, and they lay out in a certain way. It takes about 10 minutes and looks at them. All right, and he picks them up. All right, good fortune ahead.
I've always been curious about
Starts riding out.
Yeah. Once we get out of the city gates, I'll drop disguise,
Okay.
and then I'll say, "Hello, my name is Draven Blackmore.
I'm Roussel, Roussel Daemon.
I'm sorry that I had to put up my disguise, but I didn't want you to think that I was deceiving you further on.
I feel a little deceived, but
I figured you would. That's
but
why I would like
I'm
to.
not offended. I'm sure you have your reasons.
As a practice of the arcane nature, I am pleased to have you along.
Well, I'm not of the arcane nature myself, but
You can manipulate it to a certain extent.
yes, I use holy magic from Helm, my deity, whereas mine is gifted to me through my devotion and my practicing of Helm's creeds and his values, whereas yours is learned and focused on.
Would you happen to have any magic items on you?
Yes, like I said before,
I'm robbing you.
this
Get
mace
out my
is
car.
really easy to swing. It's lighter than my mace. It is magical. I found it in a dungeon on an adventure.
Oh, cool.
So
that is the best way to
Does-
acquire.
Because I have something
Treasures?
that may benefit you.
What's that?
I don't know if you can use it or not.
What is it?
And I'll pull out my Pearl of Power and I'll have it in my hand.
I mean, Pearl of Power. That gives a spell slot back, right?
Yep.
Let me make sure it works for
cleric.
non-arcane.
Figured having an extra healing spell would be pretty beneficial.
No,
Yeah, it
that's
just says by a spellcaster, so yeah, he can use it.
You
So you
think?
hand him that?
Yeah. I'll say, no, I'm not giving this to you. I'm just lending it.
Okay, I
Well,
understand.
if you do enough, you might earn it. I would say.
Maybe.
No.
I
You
mean, it
saved
is
me
mine.
From,
I've
you saved
had
me
it.
from death. You might just keep it.
I've had it for many of
You
years.
know, I could have
mean, I
maybe
do-
used that. You didn't offer it to me.
That's enough
Oh,
bigger
you have your
between
wand,
you two.
and I gave you that.
What's the guy's name?
Oh,
Roussel.
What do you Roussel, what do you think about this war that's going on?
I mean, it's troubling that there's bickering amongst the families, but it was not very not very good that the Blackmores
You
bombed
can
Sable.
say it. We're not on their side.
Yes, a little worried. I feel like you're from that region yourself.
You gotta keep it under your hat, but we're staging a coup, basically.
We're about to go
What if we
somewhere.
were to tell
Okay.
you that we know that it wasn't the Blackmores that blew up the bank and stable?
Oh, I mean, that would do a little, maybe show they're slightly more honorable than I previously thought. But I
We're
mean,
about to
they did
meet.
back on this
It's,
deal between houses and steal that airship.
I don't want to defend their actions at all. I just
no.
want to make sure they're being prosecuted for the right crimes.
Well, I mean, again, I don't feel strongly either way. That's far above my station. But
Well, you must realize what you've gotten yourself into by now is much more than guarding a cart and being an escort for us.
yes,
We are-
I understand that now. But I will still. I'm not swayed by the concept of good or evil. I do my duty,
Good.
and that's
You,
it.
One good thing about this war, it gives much opportunity for the need of protection.
Yes, and
God
it's
must be
something.
receiving many blessings.
It's something those of us that follow the Watcher can provide, and that's what I'm out for. I'm trying to earn my stripes to join the sacred order of my people,
I assure you,
the Watchers
if
of the
you
Fallen, and I need
survive-
lots of battlefield experience. Now there's a war going on. I knew I could have joined that, but I don't fancy myself a grunt on the front lines.
Well, I'm afraid.
I just didn't, normally in war you hear stories of battlefield healers and they tend to be off limits, but I didn't, with the stories of the Blackmores themselves, it didn't seem like
nobody's off
that was
limits
going
at
to be an
war.
option, and I didn't want to be picked off.
Adventuring
Trying
is a
to
lot
keep
different
people
than
alive.
the battlefield. That's for
Absolutely, and I already had experience adventuring before this war broke out, and I know you can face much greater foes and challenges than you would fighting soldiers on a battlefield.
sure.
But
Yeah. They fight by a different set of rules as well.
you hear of great generals and great warriors in battles, but one thing most of them have in common was that they were all legendary adventurers as well, and it
They
seems like
all
this
were
is the
murdered
place.
At one point.
I'll just say
They were
one.
all murdered at one point.
Well, everyone dies. It's the natural cycle.
I'll just say one thing.
Unless I have something to say about it.
We are the Black Company, and you may have just joined the real war.
That's fine.
And
The
you
Black
will,
Company, you
see-
say, it fits. I fall under the domain of life. I heal, but I dabble a bit in the dark arts, some would say, but necromancy. But it's not all bad. It's how
No,
you
of course
bring those
not.
back to life. And
Exactly.
I don't know if you've ever heard of this spell that inflicts wounds. It's one of my favorites.
I've heard of it. I've seen it.
It does great damage. So, a little
That
mix of
necrotic
holy and
energy seems to give me the heebie-jeebies at times.
yes. Though if you don't appear to be a spellcaster, but
I've got a few tricks up my sleeve.
there's a power you feel when you use it, and I gotta say, if any of you know, you clearly a wizard, you know the power of casting magic.
Of course.
It's a wonderful feeling. What do you do? Swordsman?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just make it disappear. I can.
No, it's parlor magician?
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I can make it reappear in your ass.
Oh, please don't. Please don't. It was a joke.
And I
I'm sorry.
just start chuckling. I'm like, I'm just kidding. I can't do that.
I overstepped. I'm sorry.
I can't do that. That was just a joke. No, I can. I make us fly. I make us.
a man of magic as well.
Yes, we do. You could say I have a lot of tricks in the bag.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
invisible one, and while they're talking, try to feel around in his pocket, see if where his purse was.
Yeah. So feeling
Hand it
around,
to him.
Try to lift it, yeah.
you see like on like just his belt. You see on the side he has like a coin purse that kind of just like opens up right here. It's kind of
Okay.
like attached to it, but you could open it.
Okay.
And inside, you see he has 10 gold pieces in there.
Okay, yeah, and I'll
Poor
go
bastard.
ahead and grab the lot,
Okay.
like bring it around to
Yeah,
me.
so you pull him around. Yeah, he doesn't notice.
I'll,
Or actually, yeah, roll sleight of hand real quick. Actually, he won't notice because your sleight of hand is ridiculous.
yeah, 25.
Yeah, he doesn't notice.
So, you know, some magic is a little less flashy than others, but it can be just as effective. And then I'll have the mage hand start dropping the coins on his lap.
Oh. Impressive, sneaky. That can be useful. So all three have some form of magic.
We're part of the Federation, but I feel
Notice you're
saying you
high-ranking individuals.
I feel like all of us have
We
a
did slay a dragon.
certain goal
Wow.
compared to what the
So-
Federation wants.
I was
So-
quite excited when I heard I was being assigned to a party and they were of your rank.
Just thought.
Yeah.
But the next place that we're going to may end up in a pretty big fight. So I would
Oh,
stay in the back if you can.
Just
Okay.
And don't seem nervous when we go in because we got to do a little smoozing.
Yeah,
and
we need you to
information.
keep us alive. You got to keep yourself alive as well to be able
So
to do that.
I can fight a bit myself. I have healing spells. I have 2 of these jars, and he pulls out these large jars. These are a magical substance, restorative ointment. You can get about 5 uses out of a jar, and does some good healing.
I used to have something like that too.
I
Well,
will.
If we get in a pinch, be sure to make your way towards one of us. We can help keep you safe
Yes.
on that battlefield, and make sure you get out alive so you can become the adventurer you really want to be.
Yeah, trust me. We'll have your
Yes,
back.
I understand y'all are beyond my ability, but I'll do my best to support and defend y'all the best I can.
I'm not doubting your.
I'm not charging into the front line.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
The
Sounds like
last
you got a
one
good
that we
head on your
had
shoulder.
didn't listen to us.
Yes,
Hate for it to be removed.
it's one of the
And trust me, if
key
you-
attributes of a follower of Helm.
we carry many potions around, and those potions will also be if you need something from us. Trust me, we'll.
Did we actually
We'll be
stop
there.
and get potions?
Yeah, we got like
Yeah.
14 of them. Remember? He
And
didn't
I'll
get a
open
good
up
deal
the
'cause he couldn't talk.
You have this whole trunk of
I got
fucking
7.
regular healing potions.
Yeah, I got like 7. I think you had like 8 or 9.
I guess we could do this as a side job as well if need be.
Yeah, just
Sell them for a higher price. Since it is wartime and all.
No, just keep our cleric replenished with 5 or so on his belt at a time.
Sure, and I'll pull out 6 and hand him 6 regular
You hand him
potions.
6 regular healing potions.
Yeah, out of the 20 that we had.
I have 6. I put 7 in mine. I think.
So 6,
Yeah, I put 6 in mine.
1,
I have 7, but I had 1 though.
3, 4.
We each split it 3 ways. I thought I had 6 and y'all had 7 each.
All right, so he has 6 now on him.
You don't have any.
That's
He
how we
just-
roll here.
Yeah, same.
We get used to carrying potions.
You see him just, as y'all are like riding, he's sitting on the cart. You see him like fumbling with his belt, and he's kind of
And
finding a way to like strap him. So he has like
we
6
should have. The next
healing
town.
potions just right there on his belt. He's got that scroll tucked in on the other side.
Next town, we'll try to get you a bag. If
We're,
you want a bag.
headed to the Under Earthers, maybe we can
Pick up a clock sack.
pick up a clack sack.
It's true.
All right, if y'all want me to hold more things like this, a bag would be good.
Yeah,
Only
we'll try
I don't
to-
have much room left on my belt.
We'll try
here.
to get you a bag with next town. I have mine, but mine.
Right.
We should have.
See something that catches your eye that you'd like to try out. Don't be afraid to ask. We're all in this together now.
Like I said,
Alright.
this is a pretty. Fortunately, we've been assigned to possibly do some real good. I think Helm will bless you if we succeed. I think you can help us succeed, so we'll have your back and we'll
All right.
continue to fight the good fight with you and jump around federations and try to get you ranked up.
We're on the way to the
Oh,
Delaware now.
there's. Yep.
How long is that? A couple days or?
Yeah, I believe it was 2 days.
Yeah.
hmm It's like a day and a half down, and then like half a day once you like
shaving
hit that
cream
point, you
while
gotta
he's
go off
asleep.
the road.
Who still all has their
You want to smoke a
pins?
cigarette before we
Yeah,
get there?
You
No,
do?
I never met him.
All right, we'll take a quick break,
Okay.
and we'll be
Never
back
mind.
in a
Oh,
moment.
right, that one?
Yeah.
Continue
Yeah.
the story.
I'm the one that got the.
That's right, I do have it.
I gave away my pin.
we back. Okay. So, as you continue down the long and winding road, you head south. On the road that leads towards Marrow. Eventually, you make your way to that bridge. Just forgot the map in my head. I believe the bridge is first. No, it's not. It's way further south. So you haven't reached the bridge.
Wow, we're making great time.
So you're traveling down that road, and you remember this road. This is where you were attacked by those bandits long ago. There were like, 12 of them or whatever in the road, and y'all fought them. It was a bloody battle. Oh, it's a wide-ass road, all the trees along the side of it. And you notice like heavy foot soldier traffic moving up and down this road. Looks caravans of soldiers traveling. You see Driscoll soldiers traveling north. Merchants traveling here, to and fro. Eventually, your travel goes fine. There's no threats on the road. There's so many soldiers, it doesn't look like anybody would be thinking of doing anything. As you make it through, the next half of the second day.
So we've had a long rest.
Yes, you've had a long rest.
Spells back.
As you continue your travel, you keep a good pace, and you now find yourself about half a day from the Under-Earthers' encampment. Y'all turn off the road. It gets a little rougher on the cart as y'all travel off here. Start bumping around a lot more. But Roussel seems to do a decent job of handling the cart, driving through.
Driver's much smoother than the last one.
Hey, did you get him to haul ass and not wreck the cart last time we threw a fireball?
Oh, it's very steady.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20 to get those bitches to not get out of control.
So you begin to approach the encampment of the Under-Earthers. You see that old mine set in the hill. Their tents and whatnot are outside. It seems to be quite a few people out here. Last time you first arrived here, Lilith and Draven slaughtered most of the outside guards. But up here, it looks like there's about 15 or so Under-Earthers currently manning the camp outside. As y'all begin to approach, you see them kind of get up and kind of start paying more attention as you get closer.
Go up there.
What's your business off the road here? I don't seem to recognize any of these people.
I got a button.
We're here to see Delwyn.
Who all has buttons?
I got a button.
You gave yours to somebody.
To Alistair.
Yeah. All right. Y'all been out on your travels. Y'all are members.
Yeah, we got
Been quite a while.
Two new initiates.
recruits that were wanting Dylan to meet so he can give us the okay to...
All right. Your badge says all that needs to be said. Come on in. Welcome back.
Yeah,
How's things been running around here?
Things have been
Good.
great.
population.
We have more people. Things are going well.
A benefactor?
A what?
A benefactor? Someone supplying money?
Why didn't you just say that?
Sorry.
Don't
This
mind
guy.
it. He's a little
Using his
stuck up.
big fancy words.
Yeah. You should see him write. I can't even read it.
I wouldn't be able to read it either.
So you know I belong here.
Yeah. This guy
Yeah. Well,
talks fancy, writes. Bet you can read.
Fucker.
Sure can.
He can read.
Would you like me to write your name for you?
No.
What is your name, sir?
Well, funny you should ask. My name is
Franklin D. Rosenthal.
Herschel.
Herschel
Stewart.
Walker.
Got
Not
two first
Herschel Walker.
names.
Well, you know. Can't win them all.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
we'll let you keep doing your job. You're doing fine. You're doing well.
I feel like I'm doing a great job.
We'll
You know the way you spell your name, you write poop in it.
What?
That's how your name is spelled.
My name's not Poop.
Yeah, but it's written in your name.
We're gonna go downstairs. Don't mind us.
This guy.
Is old Mighty
He
down
doesn't
there?
know.
He doesn't.
He's gonna really think about
I
that
was
later.
thinking about it too, like poop and Herschel Stewart. Eh?
All right. Well, carry on.
Yes, I'll be up to delving into his regular place down in the.
Yep. He's got that spot. That's his place. Delvin's room, we call it. Yeah, those in the know.
Seen a lizard around here?
I see some lizards.
No, clocks.
Oh yeah, I know Clax. Yeah, good guy. You know,
Need to see old Clax.
Huh?
We
You know?
can find him too.
he might be in Clax's room.
We'll check Clax's room.
That'd be a good place to look for him.
He's still making them nifty bags.
Yep. He kind of like pulls up. He's got one.
What's that? The skin of that one.
Oh fuck you.
Cobalt.
Yeah, it looks like a kobold skin.
There's some rabbit.
Human.
Yeah, and just looking around, you see like all the people walking around have them. A variety of
Fashionable
different
Clax effects.
leathers and
Horse clack sack.
some kind of flesh and skin. It's just
Has he been able to like
One's got a
dye 'em?
finger.
But yeah, so yeah, those are two spots. Remember that Clax's
Fingers
room, Delvin's
Don't get
room.
wasted.
They're used for the lock.
So
They are the tastiest part. They get eaten.
Huh?
You never knew Clax at all.
you
We
know
go
the
downstairs.
door. It's right
Yeah,
over
we head-
there.
We head downstairs.
Remember, it's a
Well,
push
can we just
in.
park this here?
Yeah, leave it wherever. Here, there, over there.
Somewhere safer.
Maybe by that
It won't
time.
be in the line of fire.
Well, anywhere could be the line of fire.
I'm saying that as me, not as Draven.
Huh.
You are.
I was also saying that as me. You know,
You, Drew.
my name's Herschel.
You.
Well, you know, I'm not too fond of you either. You know, all your high talk and reading and writing. Tell me my name's Poop. It's clearly
Well-
Herschel.
Russell, this is gonna be a treat.
Yes, they seem like a bright bunch.
Yeah, don't
Don't tell anybody where this place is.
I
We'll start.
can't imagine I would.
Park over here, and we'll go downstairs.
try not to confuse them too.
Oh, you want him to stay up here?
No, he should come.
Yeah, he needs to come with us.
Just
All
in
right.
case.
He kind of pulls the cart off over to the side and, you know, puts a stake in the ground and, you know, ties the horses to him. All right. I'm ready. I'll follow you. I'll take the rear.
Walk in.
All right, y'all go down. You make your way down to Delwyn's room.
Smells like straight piss. In
Yeah,
the
it smells
corners.
like. It doesn't smell great in here.
They got the torches in the wall.
People are getting
As you're
sick
walking
down
around,
there.
yeah, like people don't look great. Got a lot of torches in the walls, real smoky, and you know you're seeing people like shitting and pissing in corners.
They're creating the Black Plague down here.
Yeah, no shit.
It's not gonna go well for them.
Even the rats are dead.
we might not have to deal with them.
Sit right at home.
Rousseau's like,
Dylan's like,
they're not gonna
got
make it.
sepsis.
They've made it this far.
Someone should tell them this is going to get bad.
Don't talk.
Don't tell them anything.
Don't talk in here.
Sweet. Try not to interfere with their ongoing.
We're hoping they get jaundice.
Well, they'll contract a variety of diseases.
Hopefully there's no women.
There's a reason sewer systems were made. You don't shit where you eat. That is a common saying, right?
they might shit where they eat.
Oh, they do.
Oh, there's a guy shitting right there.
Next to the
I
He
see
has
potatoes.
a
the
plate of
potato.
food.
Next to the keg of potatoes.
Out with the old and with the new.
He's like
he saying
dipping the
fuel the
potato
fire?
in
He's
it.
like eating a raw potato where he's shitting.
He just dipped that potato in water and took a bite out of it, and then shit. But I'll keep my critiques to myself. I'll be silent, but
Is it
ready.
Should we get the bag first, or?
Bag first.
Oh no, we'll pick it up after. It'll
Yeah,
be
we'll
cheaper
pick it
that
up
way.
later. Yeah. Ooh. That a threat? Damn.
All right, so you make your way to Delwyn's room.
That one's sick.
Delwyn's inside. You like knock on the door, and you're like, "Oh yeah, come in."
You using a bronzer now? No, it's poo.
As you open the door, you see like his little desk he had back there, his chair, and it looks like the bookcase that was on the right side of the room that y'all remember blocked the door to his little hideaway. And in here he has a bunch of ridiculous things like statues, like
Is the
golden
fucking
balls
money
and
that they're
stuff.
getting?
There's just like piles of fucking like golden like pots and urns and silver. It's all just piled up, and he's not even in his chair. He's like sitting on top of that stuff.
Seems like you're doing pretty good with that one.
Well,
Long time no see.
He's wearing like a fucking gold bowl on his head. Like, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, things are going great.
Like how we hooked you up with all that money.
Yeah. Yep. I got a lot of money now.
Figured it would help.
Look at all these things. You
just-
don't have this many things, do you? Look at you just walking there. Wearing a normal hat.
To help supply the plans.
Yeah, well, things have been going well after we enacted our plan against the bank there in Sable.
that definitely went to plan.
Yeah.
right?
Did you take anything after blowing it up?
Oh yeah, we picked a few things up. Got a finance, but we didn't try to loot around. It was more about blowing it up.
Were there any casualties on your side?
I don't count so good, but yeah, I'm sure. Maybe
How many you got around these places now? About 100?
a lot. More than this.
So what do you plan on doing next now that we got you all this money?
Well, as you can see, I'm living the high life.
Heck yeah, you are.
Puts it back. The next plan, we are gonna blow ourselves up a bridge.
A bridge.
Yeah.
That bridge down the road.
Yep.
What are you gonna do that for?
Well, people need bridges to cross water, like the river
Yeah.
that the bridge goes over. Use your head, man.
So
Come on.
that's not for any money, though. You gonna collect taxes there?
No, we're gonna blow up the fucking bridge, and then people won't be able to cross, cutting off supply lines. The old benefactor asked us to do it.
Huh. That's smart. That's very smart.
Yeah, the problem is there's a lot of people that guard the bridge.
Yeah,
That's
a lot of
true.
soldiers.
The one closest
Yeah,
to
but they blow
Thorley?
up too.
Yeah, but you got to get there first, right?
Well, yeah, I figure we'll just walk.
You have more stuff to go boom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lots
Oh yeah.
more.
Yeah, a lot.
You sell any?
No, it's ours.
Huh.
You can't have it.
Well, I was hoping to buy some of that stuff you're sitting
Well,
on.
if there's one thing I've learned that's more valuable than gold, and that's anything you have to use gold to buy. So,
Makes
a
sense.
lot of things, but black powder, that's one of them. That's my favorite thing to buy.
Good idea.
Yeah.
So is it that one closest to Thorley?
But Thorley's across the country.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at what bridge he's talking about on here.
The one that's
just
between Marrow
passed.
and Sable. Y'all haven't passed it yet, but
Oh.
so it's the road that goes from Driscoll all the way up to Sable.
Over on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just we'll be using that to bring.
Yeah.
Yeah, supplies up to Sable.
Yep. Supplies, soldiers would cross because it's if you go up the other way, then you have to pass right by Blackmore to get over to Sable. But if you go up that bridge, then they can't.
All right.
Trying to look at
That would
that.
take a long time to rebuild.
We don't need that bridge. I can fly.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Go for it.
I'd probably just be able to employ a couple ferrymen.
So, Draven,
What's up?
What's up?
Nathaniel, who's this guy? Who's that guy?
don't you know?
I don't know if Azur's ever been here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there has.
Yeah, he's got a pin.
It was when we delivered the black powder.
Okay.
That
Because
helped.
Flax.
You
because
helped
Flax-
deliver
I
it,
helped.
but Bane
Yeah.
died in the mountains after y'all left here.
Okay.
I don't think
Well, no,
y'all
I
fit-
thought.
This is our good friend Azur. He's very powerful.
I thought we'd been back.
I can't remember.
I think we stopped in and said hi, and just because of the planning, and
Yeah.
we were trying to sway.
Oh, that's
him,
when
and
y'all
he's
tried
like,
to get him to
"Nah,
not
nah,
blow
nah."
up the bank. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. I didn't remember him.
It's
Yeah.
all right. He's blue.
He's easily forgettable. No distinguishing features.
This is our new buddy, though.
What's his name?
Introduce yourself.
Huh. Well, I'm Roussel. Dave Morton. Yep.
Hey, man.
Yeah, you don't talk
Fighter
about
of the Night Men. But yeah, I'm new. I just joined them. Oh, all right. Well, flicks him a button.
I need a new button as well.
What happened to your button?
I gave it to a benefactor so that you could get money.
Ah, I was smart. Flicks you another one. Yeah, that's worked out. So, yeah, y'all down to blow up a bridge?
Maybe.
Or at least kill guys on the bridge so we can blow up the bridge?
Can we go across it first?
Yeah, sure.
If we help you get there.
Yeah. You kill guys on the bridge. We blow
Okay.
up the bridge while you're on the other side of the bridge.
There we go. Sounds like a plan.
What was that? What he said?
Trying to decide if we need to go that way or not.
Oh, I could have
we
sworn
need
I
to-
heard you say we should blow up Dylan.
We wouldn't want to blow up Delwyn.
Oh, well,
Dylan's too strong to blow up.
I can't be blown up.
You're immune to
No,
blowing
immune
up
to
and
it.
blowing up like
I'm-
effects.
Exactly. That's what I try to tell everyone, and no one listens.
You know, we should test that. We should show everyone how strong you are.
It would.
You see, that's not.
Okay, well, I just thought it was a good
unnecessary.
idea. I thought it'd be cool. You could flex
So
on
when-
top
when
of
is-
it. And,
Well, yeah. I mean, just look at that. I can't be exploded.
exploding those guns, if you know what I mean.
Right, but you don't know what I mean. Because
Oh,
let me
you're
look
not
at you.
You haven't been exploding that seam in your pants.
The what?
That seam in your pants.
This- I thought you
like-
said semen. I was like, Jesus.
Kind of did.
Yeah, Clax does a good job of keeping that sewed up.
Where's the flax?
Well, you
been?
should track Clax's room, you know? Yeah. Or
Or like
maybe
that.
he's like eating a potato or something, or.
Maybe making a flax sack.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
When is this supposed to go down? Blowing up, going down.
Well, when are you going to the bridge?
Probably in a day or two at least.
Oh, then, yeah, that was our plan too, a day or two.
All right, yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's weird how that worked out, but.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There are
perfect.
a lot of soldiers on the way.
Yeah, but, we could, kill them.
Or drive past them.
I never thought of that.
You have a cart you're just hauling the powder in?
Yeah, we got some carts.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to disguise the powder with? Maybe
We could
rotten
try to
blood
put some,
potatoes. That they
like, draw a
wouldn't-
face on the barrel or something and
That's one.
convince them it's, this is our friend, Bob the Barrel.
Smart thinking, Delwyn.
Yeah.
That's very smart.
They might, be like, this guy's a mimic. He'll bite you. Watch out.
Bobby the Barrel. like that name better.
It'll be his brother.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, we
Bob,
can have Bob
Bobby,
and Bobby
And then Barbara.
and like maybe Bobbert.
Barbara's
Barbara,
his
yeah, that's a good one.
ex-wife, of course.
Oh,
Maybe a Blanche.
yeah. I mean, sure. You know, there's a lot of barrels, so
Be an eccentric cousin.
we'll need a lot of names. Yeah. Oh, Blanche's. He's a wild one. Maybe draw some crazy eyes on him.
He's cool. We just
This
don't hang
plan
out
is
with him.
really coming together. I'm glad you guys showed up. We've got this ironed out.
That's
now.
what we're here for. We are the
Of course,
plan
of
man.
course.
You are the plan mans.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess
Man plans, God.
y'all make all the plans. So yeah, like in a way, y'all helped me plan the bank explosion. So that was cool.
You know about that.
I don't want to take credit for that.
Yeah, that was all you, buddy. Wasn't it?
I thought y'all were the plan.
Y'all had that plan before we really got here.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess we did. You know, that is a thing that we did.
'Cause you're the man.
Right. Yeah.
Alright, well, we're back. I'm gonna let you know we're back.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, All Might.
Huh?
Alright, All Might. That one mighty.
Yeah, that one the mighty. That's my name.
I guess we'll go see Clax.
All right. That'll be fun. That'll be like a.
Yeah, Clax is always a crazy guy.
Yeah, he is a crazy guy.
Nice reunion.
Making clack sacks, fixing my pants. Yeah. Blowing up banks.
Wow.
Wild.
All right, we're leaving.
All right, I'll come with.
All right.
Well, you can lead us the way then.
And he's like, nah. Kind of lays back in his. I'll stay here.
He starts to get up and he's like, ah. He's starting to get like a beer gut like Thor.
Off with you then.
You got so many things here.
Yeah, they're mine. You can't have them.
What if
No.
it's like a shared thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Like a dragon with his freaking.
How would I even know that it's a good thing? Unless
What do you mean?
it looks like things, but I don't know if they're a good thing.
I mean, I like them, so they're mine. You know, you have things you like, and those are yours. These are mine.
It makes sense. You can't
Do
argue.
you not understand the concept
Cannot.
of personal property?
Can't argue with sense. I thought personal property was a construct of the man.
Well, I'm the fucking man. He flexes again. He just said it.
It's true.
Yeah, but he can read.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not my favorite quality in him, but you know, whatever. You know, everybody's got their flaws.
You have flaws.
No.
You know, if you wanted, I could always write down
Oh,
on a
thanks.
piece of paper how to spell out Under-Earthers, and then you can make a sign for your desk. It'd be
Hmm.
like, the man of the Under-Earthers.
But I've got that big button right there on my desk.
What is it? I look over at it.
It's just like a bunch of buttons like smushed together. Like, they're all kind of just like glued around.
So,
You're right.
Yeah.
You're totally on top of it.
Oh, dude. I've
Did
thought
you
of
ever-
everything.
you ever have any plans drawn out on the bank explosion?
No, we do have a guy working on a nice artistic depiction of it, though. Oh, Carl. Sure,
is
y'all
that?
met Carl, right? Yeah.
I
The
think we
painter?
met Carl. I'm sure we'll.
Well, he wasn't a painter before, but you know, he's trying his damnedest now.
We're gonna go see
It's
Clax
been a
now.
while. He hasn't made much progress.
Does he have hands?
Yeah, I mean, well, he had, you know, it's a sore subject.
We'll be back.
All right, yeah, you'll see for yourself.
So we'll step out of the room.
Okay.
And I guess starting to head towards Clark's room and be like, damn.
Feel like you're up to it.
How many people did we see upstairs?
On top 15, and just walking around here, you've seen maybe 10 people so far as you've like walked through the halls and whatnot.
And well, I guess we're gonna pick right. See Clax's room's to the right.
Okay, just walking around, y'all.
What is
Yeah,
that?
just
I'm
taking
sure
a
there's
few
not
minutes,
doors
y'all
on
can-
any of these.
Y'all find Clax's
Where's
room.
the potatoes at? Where Clax will be.
Yeah, y'all been there. The room with their little table where they gamble and eat
He's hiding in
potatoes.
barrels and biting people's
Hey, you
fingers when
wanna
they
play poker with
reach
him
in
last
to
night?
get potatoes.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I lost a covered guts from it, so
Yeah. But y'all find Clax. He's got his own little room. He's got like this table set up with like a oil lamp on it where he's got his like leather straps set out and where he makes his clack sacks and
Wax.
Hey, Claxy boy.
God, what was his?
It was real gruff.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you, man. We're stopping by. I thought we'd say hello.
Oh, hello.
We got a new recruit over here. We
Wanted to get him fitted for one of your
We've been
nice clack sacks.
telling him all about these clack sacks. He's real excited.
Oh yeah. I got one. He can have.
Sweet.
You want a big one or like a small one?
Well, you can fit all the potions in.
So
Those
like
potions
it's
around
like
his
like a
waist.
bigger one.
How about
Yeah.
one about yay big?
All right.
Sounds good.
Or we can put it around his shoulder.
Yeah,
know?
you
He goes through his stuff and he pulls a few out and eventually
Or
finds one
pick
you
you
all
out.
like. He's got a bunch of them made now. and-
I'll press
Got
a
a snake?
digitation it for him before he puts it on.
Okay, he throws this one over. This one looks like it's made out of some kind of like wolf pelt or something.
Cool. Now,
So he throws that one over. There you go.
So, Clax, how have
Yeah.
you been liking it here?
Well, the smell's not great, but it's not bad.
How's the company?
It's all right. We can get by.
That one treats you all right.
Oh yeah, I'm like his left-hand man.
As he looks at his hands, he's like,
Yeah. So it's like Delwyn and then me.
Ever thought about
But Delwyn's like much higher.
you ever thought about running your own operation, like a branch of this operation?
No.
Fair enough.
Oh.
what if it became available?
Then yeah. But right now, no.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good talk, Clax.
Mm-hmm. How's been things with y'all? Things going
He's
well?
making awkward conversation.
It's been some time. So.
All right. Probably just leave,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he knows Bane's dead already.
Yeah, he knows Bane's dead.
Yeah, so
We may have some work for you, though.
What kind of work?
Some god work. Get a new place that doesn't smell like shite.
This place does smell like shite.
You been able to do any good murdering lately?
I get a few murders in. Yeah, killed a few in Sable there.
Yeah, I remember
Very
those.
cool.
Well, I heard stories about those.
Yeah, about,
Very cool.
killed a few in the panic of the explosion.
You know, if you
Your own men, or
got back out on the road,
Who knows? Huh?
if you got back out on the road, I'm sure something like that would be a lot more available to you.
Yeah, but I think we're doing a good job of murdering. Gonna murder a bridge soon.
Hmm.
Gonna murder, I guess the soldiers that guard it.
yeah,
Gonna be cracking skulls. Maybe I'll make a few clack sacks out of them.
Skulls.
Wonder how much black powder it would take to take down a bridge that size.
I don't know. Well, we've got a lot.
where's that stored?
Dylan has it.
So, y'all wanna, I guess, get ready to camp for the night?
Probably sleep outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be best. Whoever came up with the
Piss
piss and
corner?
shit corner, that was just not smart.
You
I
know,
believe
if,
that was Delwyn.
you were running your own syndicate, you probably change that rule.
Yeah, that'd be one of the first things I instituted.
Good
Perhaps,
man.
like, go pee and shit outside. Or in a pot and then throw it outside later.
I mean, that's even better.
Yeah. Seems like things could be more optimal in
It
that
sounds
department.
like you could be a great leader.
I don't know about that, maybe, but yeah.
I mean, just look at you.
Yep.
Built
Gotta-
for.
Yep, but, I stayed here to stick by somebody strong, Delwyn the Mighty. Yep.
You get out of that room very often.
Well, not a lot, but he likes to sit in there with his stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing.
Who needs gold?
I mean, everybody needs some gold. So, everyone.
Some people need more than others, then, I guess.
Yeah. Some do. Well, that's what happens when you're on top. You get to have the chair of golden vases and things, pots.
At least he knows it's a pot.
You wear them as hats.
If you're Dylan, I guess.
Yeah.
But I suppose we'll be leaving you. We just
All right.
wanted to check in, see how you're doing.
Ah, I'm good.
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 All right.
All right.
We
Now,
leave.
you want to talk about like one more thing?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Did you have something in mind?
No, I thought y'all might.
Maybe later.
All right.
All
Goes
right.
back to doing his thing. Y'all go outside.
Yeah.
Bed down for the night.
Or at least pretend to get ready to.
Set up y'all's own little tent and camp and whatnot.
So. The decision is not on me.
I don't know. Fading pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you need some combat then.
Maybe.
Y'all gonna fight Delwyn?
I'm not making that decision.
I mean, blowing up the bridge is actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, but it stops the war for a little bit. It gives Blackmore more power to advance.
Well, they're in a
No.
bad spot right now, so it'd help to even things out a little bit.
Yeah. You're saying it follows to where you want to save some of Blackmore.
Yeah, we could always blow up the bridge ourselves.
Maybe if we could have it blown up while Elwyn
Maybe
still
we
on
should.
it.
Maybe we could warn the. Maybe we could warn the people at the bridge. They would fight. Do the dirty work for us by killing them. That's an option too.
But yeah, I think blowing up that bridge is probably a good plan.
So we should accompany Delwyn to there in a different cart, and then come back here, get our cart, and then
You want to take our cart, they'll be in a different cart, and all their shit.
and once they get on the bridge, I throw a fireball on top of them.
Yes! Exactly!
With Delwyn in the cart.
I'm just gonna fucking park the car on top of the bridge. That would be funny. The black powder goes under the bridge. Jesus, that would be fucking hilarious.
I could see them doing that though.
Oh,
Why didn't
man.
it blow up that great?
All right. So what's the plan? Kill Delwyn here, put Clax in power, blow up bridge, take Delwyn to bridge, kill Delwyn at bridge.
Got to now be the deciding factor because
You want to do that?
this is not mine.
Yeah, let's
If we do that, we're gonna have to kill everybody.
let's accompany this their caravan to the bridge. And kind of make decisions along the way, play by ear. But blow up that fucking bridge.
Okay.
Be nice if we were on the other side of it though.
I can fly by.
Yes,
Oh,
we got a cart.
We got a cart though. Damn it.
We got a griffin there.
All right, so heading to the bridge. All right, so y'all wait here, kind of stay at this camp for a couple days as they start getting ready. On the day that y'all are getting ready to set out, they start bringing up all these barrels of black powder. They load up 3 carts, with each cart carrying like 10 like full barrels of black powder. That's a lot.
How many carts?
3 carts
3
with
carts.
10 barrels each.
How do you plan on?
And they cover that up. You know, you see them put them in there. They cover it up with like not like a tarp, but like, yeah, I guess like a tarp. Really, it's like a big piece of like,
canvas.
yeah, canvas. Throw it over that, and then they put their like crates of potatoes over them. And so the barrels are beneath it, and then potato crates stacked up. So when you look in the back, it just looks like a bunch of potatoes. They have it set up like that. In the crew that's going, you have Clax with them, and then about 20 other guys that are going. Delwyn's up top. He's like, all right, y'all go blow up that bridge now. Best of luck.
You're not coming for this one, are you?
I didn't go to Sable, and the leader has got to hold down the fort.
That's true.
How many guys look like they're going to be coming?
20.
How many are staying? Does it look like?
Up top, it looks like most of the 15 that were already up here are staying. These are just 20 guys that came from down below.
We should kill him.
But, you know, from what y'all have seen of the people downstairs, it looks like there might be about 10 other guys downstairs. And, yeah, most of them don't look very tough.
If we can keep them out here talking a little bit, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna have to do, is send them to the bridge, and we stay back, kill him.
Yeah.
Take his head
We
back.
kill
to
all
s-
those guys and then we
What was
go
that?
powder.
With
All right,
that-
so caravan's ready to go, huh?
Yep. Yep. So y'all take out the guys guarding the bridge. And they blow up the bridge.
I think we'll let the caravan go for a little bit. Since we'll stay a little bit behind it, so if they get stopped up, we can come up on them and take the guards out. And then when we get to the bridge, we'll get in front and take out the rest of the guards.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what, you know what you're doing.
I'd hate to lose them behind us. We didn't come up on them to.
Yeah, I
This looks
mean,
fishy turning around to save somebody.
Whatever. You know, y'all do your thing. They'll do theirs.
All right, y'all get going.
Be right
We'll
behind
be
you.
right behind.
In about 5 minutes or so, they finally take off. All right. Well. So.
One.
There are 15 other guys up here, just so you know.
Yeah.
They don't look super strong, but they are here.
We should wait till he's back in his office.
Order. Where?
I think it's
That's
more.
tight quarters versus a lot of open space, just more guys.
Yeah, more guys can hit us from more angles. But if it's down there, then we got a kill hole. If they don't stop after we kill Delwyn.
This is a big decision, dude. Letting you know, this is
Well, it's something that
the most. I think it's.
You're getting to choose your battlefield here.
Or we can ride on.
Trust me, I would rather be outside, but
I mean, we can go out and stay outside.
I could catch fly on all 3 of us, and you could just rain down fireball.
Wait till Delwyn goes inside.
Yeah,
Deal with 15.
yeah.
Yeah,
There we
like
go.
we did last time.
Get Delwyn, hey, there's a problem.
Yes, perfect plan. Just head off right now, and then we'll park it and walk back.
Problem is, killing those 15 guys makes the Under-Earthers weaker. Or Clax.
one's gonna make them weaker regardless.
Yeah.
So right off, and then you park it back in the tree line.
Yeah,
and
just
walk
right over
back.
that hill, I think it was.
Yeah, there's a big hill, and y'all park it down there, and y'all start walking back to the camp.
You want to wait till nightfall? Or
How? Well, I'm pretty sure this is like
Oh, no, this is
afternoon
the
that they
morning,
set
isn't it?
out, probably
This is morning.
morning.
Okay.
So we would have to wait a while
Yeah.
if that was the case. We should probably just come back and like, oh hey, we forgot something. We gotta go talk to Dylan. I think being downstairs though is a more advantageous spot for us. For if more people come in, it sucks against Delwyn because I can't throw fireball in his office. Because if I hit behind that the bookshelf, then we're all fucked.
We can also, we have an escape route. We can actually escape if we're about to die outside here.
Yeah.
We're locked in.
Problem is, we've already wasted that leaving because he's back inside. Like when we left, he probably went back inside.
Yeah.
So unless we call him outside, then we're gonna be fighting
You're
him
gonna pull that
inside.
over other side.
What are you thinking?
What I'm thinking is I don't want my favorite character that Druid is on dead. I don't want that one to get down. I love him. He's a hero that we need.
yeah, so we can get the cart and just go all along the way.
But I mean,
And deal with Delwyn if we make it back.
I don't know why you're trying to get rid of the Under Earthers though.
It seems like you're trying to put flags in.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I don't want to kill off a bunch of Under Earthers. I want someone that
Okay,
we
so
can.
you're trying to put Clags under the Under Earthers.
Yes, I want him to be the leader, someone that we can manipulate and move.
Okay,
We can
that
move.
makes more sense. Right. I'm still here. I just made water.
Alright, so are y'all attacking them outside, or are y'all trying to attack them in this room?
If that's your case, we don't need to go attack
'Cause-
these fools then.
Right, because they're not going to hear us upstairs, just like they didn't hear us downstairs last time.
Like if you kill Dylan and you tell him like, hey, Flax is in charge, if you don't like it, you're gonna die. They won't listen to you.
Right. And that's where one of you come in clutch and do the talking.
Nope. Do you know which battlefield to set up?
We're gonna let Delwyn go downstairs.
Yeah.
Fight the guys outside first, or not at all?
We're not going to do that. Because, I mean, that just makes the Under Earthers weaker if we do that. But if we just try to take out just Delwyn, then the Under Earthers may trust us more by saying, look, we took out Delwyn for Clax. Clax is the leader, he's stronger than us. You follow him. They might listen.
Go and say we're going to the bridge to finish off the bridge.
Yeah, and then we go help them out with the bridge.
Orders. Need to try to lock this door.
I mean, the good thing is last time nobody interfered with us when we fought last time, but it
We
may
went
be
like
different.
12 seconds.
Yeah,
Right. So he's got his mitts on you.
yeah. We just gotta be careful about shooting stuff towards that bookshelf.
And lots of deaths here.
Let's see a little bit more. Maybe I'll approach Delwyn's room. Don't want to be.
You want me to start the party off? Snag him in place, or
From there, yeah.
You could lock this door.
Other guy?
Yeah.
You tell him to stay outside.
might need him. I don't know how strong Delwyn's gotten.
Sitting on gold. So.
Oh man.
Up all day.
Alrighty. So go ahead and roll initiative.
I don't like this at all.
What part are you more sketched out about?
Surviving this battle. Has potential to be really, really tough.
Yeah.
What's even the reason for doing it?
Let's put Quacks in charge.
Right. Why?
Be able to funnel money from Alistair
Already getting it.
to us.
Uh,
And if we need to, we can move him to the ruins and protect the ruins for us.
Just to try to, for us to control him instead of his dad to control him, pretty much.
Exactly. For us to get more pawns. Because with Delwyn, we'll never be able to control the Under-Earthers.
Alright, so 25-20. 19-15.
I'm 14, and then my bird's right after me.
Oh, that's not what I asked.
Sorry.
14-10.
14, me, and then my bird.
I got 10.
9.
Alright. 10 is there. There you go. Alright, so are you gonna say anything or
Did anybody roll for,
yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
So y'all just kind of walk in this room, close the door behind you. What do y'all say?
Old person?
No. What do you say?
How about a classic?
As soon as you start to get aggressive, that's when the initiative comes in.
How about we do a test of strength like we did before, Delwyn? I just kept thinking about those big guns.
Well, I mean,
Just itching for it.
didn't really go that well for you,
I know.
but I guess. Pulls out his greatsword. Kind of just grabs his table and flips it over to the side. Flies against the wall over here. Alright then. And then he
But your buttons.
Cut you in half.
Charges right up to you.
Okay.
You can put him right there. And he will swing his greatsword at you twice. So I have got 21 and 20 to hit.
They both hit.
Right. So he takes 2 big slashes towards you, both hitting you. Take 20 points of slashing damage as he takes 2 gashes, just slices on each side of your arm, like on each arm. He comes over and then comes back around. And it's now Roussel's turn. He will kind of look around like, want me to hold back? Wait to heal?
Do you?
Alright, he will... he'll just kind of... He'll stand back and he will cast... Spiritual Weapon.
Alright.
Over here. Yeah. Over his...
The gold hammer. Oh. Blue axe.
Cool. That comes up and then...
Got a lot of spiritual weapons left around.
Take a bonus
What if you
action.
can?
Make a D20. Unfortunately, it swings and Della just kind of moves out of the way. Draven.
Whole person.
Alright. That is a wisdom.
Yes, sir.
He is going to use Indomitable. Reroll. For a much better result. 19.
19 passes.
He did fail the first time, but he used an ability. So he shakes it off. And then Bird.
Just looking at him on the TV. Oh, I actually found the pixie.
Oh, nice.
Fly him up over here. I'll use the help action.
Okay. Azure.
I swing my sword twice.
Alright.
24 on the first, and 24 on the second.
Both hit.
For 14 damage.
Alright. So you make 2 swings with your sword. Just both nicking him a bit. Draw a little blood. Nate. Actually, before Nate, he's going to use a legendary action. And he's going to... swing at you, Azure. That's 24 to hit.
That hits.
There's 12 points of slashing damage. As you make 2 hits, he kind of wheels around and responds, hitting you. Nate, you're up.
I'm gonna start around the backside to get around there, and I'm going to booming blade attack.
Alright.
With Eris. 15 plus 8, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Sneak attack. Ugh. $26. And I'll pull out my little crossbow and take a little bonus action pop shot. 22 to hit
That hits.
for 8 damage.
Alright. Alrighty. Alright. As it comes back around, see him just just starts flexing just like he did before, and you see some of those wounds close up. And he'll take 2 more swings at you, Draven. Your strength can't match mine. He starts to laugh a little bit. They've got an 27 on one, and the other one's a natural 1. So he'll miss the second one.
Okay.
I'm assuming 27 hits.
Yeah.
You take 15 points of slashing damage. And it will now be Roussel's turn. What are you looking like right now? Hurt?
35 out of 70.
Okay. Roussel will place his hands on you and cast Cure Wounds. Get a D8.
Save yourself, Rousseau.
E plus. You gain 6 points of health.
Sweet.
Puts his hand on you. After Roussel's turn there, Delwyn will take a legendary action and swing at Azur, who's behind him. 28 to hit.
Yes, sir. That will hit.
12 points of slashing damage. Draven.
Whole person.
Alright. 18.
Passes.
He resists. Bird.
Bird's going to help action.
Azur.
I swing twice.
Yeah, I thought this was gonna be me versus Draven here.
12. First
No, last time we did this the same way, remember?
24.
No, I don't.
Or 6 damage. What happens when you have a normal? I can't do my abilities because it's everyone's punched.
All right, he's going to use another legendary action here to take a swing at Draven. 15.
Shield.
You shield. His sword clinks off your magical shield.
And my ward will go up.
Nate.
I'm gonna take another prod at him with the booming blade with Eris. I'm like, you haven't even tried to hit me. I bet you can't. 16 to hit.
That misses. He kind of just parries it with his sword. Well, you can't even hit me either.
Crossbow, 22 to hit.
That hits him. He kind of tries to dodge out of the way, and it just barely nicks his shoulder there.
9 damage.
If I can lock him up one time, we can fuck his world up.
Yeah.
See, begins to flex again at the beginning of his turn. You see that wound that you just hit him with, it just closes right back up. See him kind of roll his shoulders out.
Come on, big man.
I'm gonna keep hitting this guy. And he's gonna swing at you twice again. I'll deal with you after I put him down. Oh, fuck. Natural 20 and 23 to hit.
They both hit. My AC is 20 right now.
Alright, so...
It was his idea.
$33 points of slashing damages. He just takes a big swing, goes right into your side. You feel your ribs just almost break under the pressure of it. The big gash is opened up on your side. And he comes back around and just hits you with the pommel of it right in the face. Roussel's up. He's like, oh god. You're looking pretty hurt.
He could have hit with his.
Yeah, 29.
Okay, he is going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. Giving you 2d8. 17 points of healing.
Sweet.
So he places his hand on your side as that big gash like closes up and stops the bleeding. So then the Roussel's turn. Delwyn's going to take a legendary action here and turn around and swing at Azur. Try to get you off his back. Be 15 to hit as you bring up your shield and block it, Draven.
Whole person.
Whole person. Gonna use Indomitable. 16.
Just meets the DC.
There's 2 of those.
I don't think luck would. I can't
You
use
already
luck
know
on
that.
that.
You already know that.
And it's when an attack roll is made against you. You can't make him
I
reroll
can't
his
do
shit.
it on that.
Okay.
You can make him reroll his attack rolls,
Yeah.
but that's it. So that was Draven's turn. He's going to use a legendary action here to swing at you again, Draven.
Okay.
21.
Everyone hits.
Oh, fuck. That was max damage. 12. 17.
17.
Smacks you again.
Moment of
Bird.
silence before we die.
Bird's help action still.
Yep. So that was one there, one there. He's got Azur.
Can I get underneath this? Well, I'm gonna go right here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit him with a lightning bolt.
All right. What save?
I think it's a dex.
Yeah, it is Dex.
Yeah,
All right. That is 20.
passes.
Crap.
I'm thinking 2, so it's 96.
Stab your sword into the ground as the lightning bolt cracks from it.
8,
We'll take half damage from it.
18, 26, 30, 32.
32, so 16. And then he'll use a legendary action here to take a swing at Draven. 11.
Misses.
He swings and misses. Nate.
Booming blur. Should have did something else.
2. That'll hit.
Actually, we're really good on that lightning bolt, luckily.
Even if I'm not
35.
locking him up, I'm at least burning his
35.
indomitables, you know?
God damn.
Yeah, pretty good. And then 18 to hit with the crossbow.
That will hit.
Ooh. For 6.
Alright.
What did you hit him for?
35.
See, at the beginning of his turn, he's like, you see some of those wounds start to close up again.
Just some of them are closing up, or all of them? Like it looks like most of them.
Some of them are closing up. There's like a few of them.
Okay.
No, he still has wounds on him.
Okay.
And he's gonna take a
How you feeling,
One
old
swing it.
man?
feeling great. Knowing the mighty's not old. And he's gonna take a swing at you and sees what happens to you. 27.
It's
14.
damage.
Yep, you still up?
Yep.
I'll take one more. It'll be 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Another 10 damage. Takes 2 big swings at you. Roussel is gonna be like, oh man, y'all weren't lying. And he's gonna use a first level cure wounds.
He's already coming in clutch.
10 points of healing. And Delwyn will take a legendary action. How you feeling in this contest of strength? And he swings at you for 26 to hit
Hits.
for 11 points of slashing damage. And it'll be your turn now.
Wait. Whole person.
Alright. You're gonna use Indomitable. For a 17.
Passes. And I'm going
Three of
to.
them. Okay. All right. You're like right next to all his pots and vases and all that.
Yeah.
His pile of treasures. He will then use a legendary action here to hit Azur. 10, or excuse me, 11 to hit.
Okay.
Blocks off your shield.
He's like swinging like shit on y'all and swinging like a
He's hit
fucking
him.
monster on me.
He's gotten hit. And now Azur's turn. That was used one after him. Used one after.
Swing, dangling.
2 swings.
8 plus 7, 15.
That misses.
Yeah.
So it just parries it with his long
17.
sword. 17 misses. He blocks that one as well. Just ding, ding.
Both missing one another?
Yep. And he'll use legendary action here to swing at you again. For 20.
Yes.
Miss. Blocks off your shield.
21 now because of
Oh,
my-
nice. He takes a big swing over after he blocks your 2, and then you're too quick. You get that shield up. It glances off the side of your shield. Nate, you're up.
Alright. Booming blade. 19.
That'll hit.
Six. 26. And I'll pull out that crossbow. 15.
That misses. He's able to dodge out of the way. His turn starts again. Some of his wounds close up again. Like, hey, where are you going, Draven?
Over here.
A little scared?
No.
Seems like it.
I'm just a little hurt.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
gushing blood.
He's like,
Not dead yet. Not
It's merely a flesh wound.
And he will run after you. So y'all can take opportunity attacks.
Doesn't he have booming blade on him too?
Yep.
and I'm gonna boom and blade him right now.
All right. We all move him over there.
Yeah, 17 plus 8 to hit.
Right here.
Right. Yep.
Oh, yes, 15 plus 7. 22.
No, I only get a sneak attack on one attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get sneak
So
attack.
I don't get a
Right.
I'll take those away.
13.
So
13
really
damage.
Good. It's almost max. 24.
Damn, without booming blade? Oh.
Oh, I can't move.
No, yeah, you don't have Warcaster.
Minus 8.
24 minus 8 is 16.
Let's see. 11. 16.
16.
But then he
And then the booming blade that was on him does pop too.
yeah,
'cause
so
he
does,
moved.
so does mine.
I guess, yeah, if you just used it.
Yeah, I can.
That's 10.
I got 7.
So 7, 10, 17 on that. What was your other damage? 16?
16.
16 plus 17, and yours other 13.
Nice.
30.
Yeah, I can cast a spell.
Just
now.
keep running them back and forth across the room. If I survive.
Yeah, I can cast spells with a Warcaster.
29.
Oh, my sneak attack would have counted, right?
No, you want
No.
to do sneak attack
that's right.
on
I
it.
only do it on one.
If you had Warcaster, then you could do booming blade.
There's another.
Because you can do a spell as a reaction.
I may go down.
Sneak attack,
No, sneak attacks per turn. I don't know if you can even do sneak attack on a reaction.
turn.
Because
I think Use it on the reaction.
Oh, like 46.
Good hit, guys.
Once per turn.
Yeah, I hit him for 48.
Good hit.
Forecaster.
Oh yeah.
Good help.
And my turn would have been my attack. The reaction comes up. Same turn.
Yeah, he's doing a legendary action. You just win.
I'm just checking. You might get it.
Seems a little broken if you can do that.
Doesn't say per round.
I'm saying reaction's not a turn though.
But it's during his turn.
That's not his turn. It's that one's turn.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like he already had his turn, so
Yeah,
that
so
was
I've
a
already
new
had
turn. So,
Well, this is your turn, not a turn.
oh, I thought it said once per turn.
Yeah, it says once per turn. A
So
turn,
it should.
A turn is a round that represents 6 seconds of the game.
Still within that turn.
Yes. So if you hadn't applied it already, you could apply it to this attack, but since you already applied it.
Okay. Like if I had missed earlier,
Yes, if you had missed earlier, then you could apply it on this
Okay.
attack.
that's good to know.
So if it was a long round, then you would be able to do it.
Because you already used your 6 seconds and you used it. But if you go that 6 seconds and you don't use it,
Yeah, I
no
mean,
reaction.
if you've gone and you
Yeah,
haven't
since
come
you've
back
already
around-
gone once and it hasn't come back around to you, then yeah.
that Warcaster's finally coming in handy.
Okay, so
I'll probably
yeah, that
go
was a
down
big
on this
hit. That was your turn already. Added that. He moved. He's chasing you down.
Gonna do 2 attacks.
That was a real big hit, y'all. That was good.
Dude, I just got lucky. I was like, I gotta roll this. So we gotta roll the 13.
21 and
It'd take
25.
away
They both
8
hit.
and
He'll probably drop me.
wait 6
12,
damage.
16.
Thought it would put
22 points of damage total.
I'm out.
It hits Draven twice. Draven drops. He kind of puts his foot on him like, I've won that contest of strength. Do you wish to continue?
Yeah, we're having fun, aren't we?
Ah, I sure am. And it is now Rusel's turn. Can he make it close to Draven with 30 feet of movement?
30's like right here.
So he can't quite make it to him.
No, you can't.
So move him.
I think you can make it.
Okay.
Kind of like over in the corner.
put him against the wall.
Because you can go through my spot.
Yeah, he can get right here.
Yeah,
But
but you think Roselle's gonna die? I guess hey, Drew tells him to do it.
There.
Yeah, Roselle, run!
The dying on you.
Sweet.
So that he puts touch on you.
Plot armor.
I'm just kidding.
So you're stable at 0 hit points, so you're still unconscious. Right, and then he used 14. Okay. And now he will. So wait, that was. Just trying to listen to y'all's instructions to try to stay
No, he's
unafraid.
doing phenomenal.
yeah.
Phenomenal.
So Draven, you're unconscious. Azur.
He does have that Roll of Power attuned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this is 2 spots. These 2 spaces are gold, right?
Yep.
So I can get right here.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing twice.
All right.
Oh, no advantage. 21 on one and a natural 1 on the other.
Okay, so 21 hits. Natural one just misses.
Strength check.
Okay.
Do the pass.
That'd be great.
You gotta pass.
If he rolled a natural 1.
Can he fail?
Yeah.
Natural 1?
19.
He passes. So I get 2d6 half. So I got
So another
9.
roll.
9 and then. So 13 altogether.
Yes. 13 damage.
Altogether, yeah. That's half. Half my other stuff.
All right. Take that big swing as it erupts around him. He doesn't even like start to get affected, but like it hurts him. But you know, like you can see like wounds opening up, but he just stands there and doesn't budge.
That's my turn.
A light breeze.
Refreshing.
A refreshing breeze. Gotta waft the shit.
It's like everyone else, like.
He'll use a legendary action here to swing at you. Is there? And there is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, one hit.
15 points of slashing damage. So he comes around, you bring your shield up, but then he's wise to it, and he drops low just beneath it, hitting you in the leg. Nate.
Already lost a foot. Don't take my leg.
It's more like the thigh. Clanks off your armor, but it hurts.
20,
If I can start.
20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but you can't go anywhere after
He's,
that. That's all.
he's still not flanked, is he?
No, I can't. We can't flank him.
No, yeah, he's in a spot where he can't be right now.
There's Gold, Draven, and.
Oh, wait a minute. My
Sable.
bird never got to go.
Yeah, I skipped him. I didn't think he could do anything.
He can move over and give help.
You can't control him right now though, because you're unconscious.
Yeah, that's true.
But they're not acting on their own if they're.
Sorry.
Not
You
stuff
gotta-
like that.
You gotta tell him what to do. I think.
He can fly around and shit, but he's got to control him to make him give help actions and stuff like that.
21.
21 that hits, yeah.
Blade. He's still within 5 feet, so I still
Yeah.
get sneak attack. Fuck you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 31, 36.
Jesus.
Almost. And then
God
I'll.
damn.
18
That just hits.
for 9.
Nice.
Need
Fucking
new
maxing
need a new
damages.
dice cam for
yeah.
Jane.
Right?
Look at this shit.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1s. You
5,
cheating
6.
son of a bitch. Damn it, he did. Fuck. That was a dirty roll.
And he'll
Damn.
flex up
That is
again
pretty
as
sick.
he. Some of those wounds close up again.
I've been rolling pretty decent, you know, like
Nice.
50%, 67%. You know?
I've
He'll
just been
turn
trying
to
to
you,
lock it
Nate.
up.
7 dice.
It's like, all right, you wanted it. He's gonna swing at you twice.
You getting the like?
Damn it, I was hoping you kept coming at me.
25 to hit and 17 to hit.
17 misses, 25 hits, and I'll uncanny dodge that.
Trying to lock this guy up is so fucking hard.
Yeah, I mean, he's designed that way.
Yeah.
15 points before the dodge.
Take 8.
So you take 8. Those legendary action dudes are hard to lock up.
That protection from the cloak of protection just came in handy.
Yeah.
The one you needed
You
every
take
day.
8. It'll be Roussel's
Sometimes
turn.
that's all you need, man.
So we'll skirt back over to where his like right in front of his weapon. Yeah, like the square that's directly in front of it. Right there. And he will fire up a guiding bolt.
Up the butt.
So, you know, he's got his mace in his left hand, pulls up his other hand, and this ray of light just flies forward towards Delwyn. That is... That'll hit.
Nice.
Flies forward, hitting Delwyn. 46.
Hell yeah.
MVP. MVP.
14 points of radiant damage. as it hits Delwyn right in the chest. And you see it just kind of glowing. Whoever attacks him next has advantage. And that was 14.
Thanks, me. Thank you. The womp on him. Great idea.
Okay, and that was your cell's turn. Delwyn will take a legendary action here and swing at Nate. That'll be at 17 to hit again, so that'll miss.
It's a miss.
Yep. And Raven, do you want your bird to move somewhere or keep him there?
Fly him over to the top of the solid gold and out.
You can't control him right now.
Oh, sorry.
I just didn't know if you wanted him to like
I'll
fly
him
somewhere
over
else.
here still.
Okay.
Poised.
And then Azur.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on me.
Okay.
I get
All
20
these ice
temporary
spikes
hit
come up
points.
over you.
Just trying to get my
Yeah.
big baddie to do crit on his ass, maybe.
He's gonna use legendary action here to go after Nate again. That'll be a 19 to hit.
That hit.
It's just legendary action.
Okay.
Low roll. 10 points.
I think we're still in that.
And then it'll be your turn.
Action.
Lost 100 points.
And I've got advantage because of the guiding bolt.
Yep.
Booming
Crit,
blade.
crit.
8 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, just fair.
Thank goodness for that advantage.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm a good team.
Okay, 6, 7, 5, 32.
32 points.
32.
And yeah, 21 to hit with that. For
7.
For 7?
Yeah.
Alright. His turn will come up as he flexes again. He's starting to look pretty cut up. He's bleeding pretty bad. Alright. Think the friendly test is getting about to its end. It was a good fight.
finally feeling a test, eh? Finally feeling like it's a test, huh?
Yeah, fighting 4 people at once.
You are the mighty.
I am. But, you know, a nice spar amongst friends is done. Will you lay down your arms?
It's his turn, right?
Yeah.
I'm out.
Because y'all are still looking real aggressive.
I'm out cold.
I think I'm still having a little bit of fun. You got a little more in you, don't you?
All right, then. He swings twice at you.
Okay.
That'll be a 26 to hit and a 20 to hit.
I will shield, so the 20 will miss.
Okay.
26 will hit.
That'll be 16 points of slashing damage. Roussel's turns up. He'll use the Pearl of Power to regain a slot, 2nd level. And then Delwyn will use a legendary action here to swing at you, Nate. 17, so I'll miss. And then Raven's down, Bird. He'll use another legendary action here
How long do I stay down for?
until you gain a health.
Oh, okay.
And that'll be a 22 to hit. Does that hit?
22 hits.
14 points of slashing damage.
This is off the legendary action.
Yeah. He took one after Roussel's turn and one after Draven's turn. And Azuri will be up.
Well,
Wait, what was the number? Sorry. The hit.
Oh, damn it. Oh.
I still have my
22.
shield up. I forgot. And 22 would not.
Oh, okay.
How many did I just?
14.
Okay, sorry about that.
Alright.
Forget my shield lasts the whole round.
Yeah, until your turn comes back.
twice sword. Got one natural 1 and then a 23.
Okay. 23 hits.
Strength check.
Alright.
Why not?
That's good.
23.
11 plus 10. I mean, I got 10, so split that half to 5, so 16.
16.
That's my go.
Alright. He'll use his last legendary action here. This round on you, Nate. Let's swing again. 27.
That hits.
15 points of slashing damage as he brings a big hit on you, and now it's your turn. He just slams you with that great sword, and it's your turn to respond. Booming blade.
Yeah, he didn't throw a gun bolt on that time, did he?
No, you don't.
No, he used the pearl power.
Miss,
Miss.
and then I'll shoot
Crossbow.
the crossbow. 13.
Both miss. Does this flexing again as a few of those minor wounds close up, and he's gonna take 2 big swings at you, Nate. 26 to hit and a natural 1, so that one will miss.
Yeah, I need to serve it.
13 points of slashing damage.
What did he?
13.
13.
Yeah. Was a really low roll.
One was a natural 1, and the other one was a 26.
Yeah.
Okay. Roussel's up, using that Pearl of Power. I'm gonna try to go for a Hail Mary here. He's gonna force Delwyn to make a Constitution save.
Say where he's at.
He's trying to blind him, but unfortunately. Jesus fucking Christ. What a con save, my god.
Have that fart.
What's his DC?
Bark and spider.
That one saves. My god.
Where's the metagame
And
of your own
then-
character, Drew?
Again, and we'll take a legendary action on this turn.
Against.
Nate, that's a Jesus Christ, another natural 1. Draven's turn. Bird's turn. And he'll take a legendary action after that. Again, it'll be a second one of this round. 15 plus 24 to hit.
That hits.
13 points of slashing. It'll be Azur's turn.
Yeah.
Rossel's like, sorry guys, I tried to blind him. He's a tough fucker.
Fine. Can I step on this gold and pour potion down Draven's throat? Is it possible?
It's difficult terrain, so it'll cost you 10 movement to get there and 10 movement to get back. So 20 movement total. So yeah.
I can.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pour a... That's gonna be my turn. And what's the greater healing?
44 plus 4.
Okay. Ooh, 7. Ooh. 7 plus 8, 15, 19.
So you get 19 points.
Damn,
of
I rolled
health
a
back.
3 and 3
Hell yeah.
4s. Tell him, bitch. And that's my turn.
Alright, that one's gonna take a legendary action here. Gonna take his legendary action and be like, hey, that's not fair. He's gonna swing at you. Since you're prone, he'll have advantage. That'll be 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, Jesus. 16 points of slashing damage. It just
Hey.
comes down on you.
You survived
Nate,
it?
you're up.
Okay. You survived it though?
Barely.
Wasted my potion.
That 3 you rolled really helped me out.
How's he looking?
I mean, he's cut up. He's bleeding. Well, he looks like he could go on for a little while.
Good God, this dude is fucking resilient.
Yeah.
What did I say before this fight started?
His name is Delwyn the Mighty.
You say that every time.
Yeah.
One hit and he took us down last time we fought him.
Yeah, y'all were a lot weaker last time. Y'all didn't even really hurt him last time.
Oh yeah. I think I put like 8 damage on him.
Oh, not a lot of damage.
It's a good test. Of
He gets to
strength
heal every time too. You're up.
All right, Delwyn. I think we've had our fill. You've proven yourself again.
They don't call me Delwyn the Mighty for nothing.
And I'll sit on my ass.
Sit down. And so aggression over. I mean, it's your turn. So you sit down. Delwyn's turn comes up. He does that flex. Oh, his wounds close up. Well, how the rest of you feeling? Same as Nate here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. You're looking pretty rough, brother. Is there?
Go a couple more rounds.
All right, then. He'll swing at you twice.
Okay.
28 to hit and 21 to hit.
I'm gonna do Elemental Aegis. The 29 AC.
So it blocks both. You slam that in there, the lightning, wind, all that starts swirling around you as he slams against it. Oh, wow. That was a pretty cool trick. Then Roussel will go like...
I just tell him that he can sit.
So he sits. He'll use a legendary action to swing at you. Oh, that's 14. So it'll miss. Draven, do anything?
I'll try a hold person one more time.
All right. So you're trying to hold person. He sees you.
I was just
Casting
trying to
your
mess with him before
spell.
sitting down.
That is a... That is a 21.
It passes. I figured it would. I figured.
Hey, Draven!
I just
And
wanted
he'll
to
use his
see if
legendary
they'd
action
try.
to swing at you.
I guess you know.
That is a 22 to hit.
It is. I'm out.
Take 15 points of slashing damage.
Fucking kids, right?
I thought he said he was done. Is there?
That may have just been a seizure.
I'll just tell
I mean,
him.
it
I'll
seemed
just,
like he was casting a
I'll just
spell.
tell him. I was like, I
He
gotta
was
go.
waving his wand and saying words.
I'm not gonna swing at him. I'm just gonna say, take a couple more swings. I don't know if you can hit me or not.
Okay. It's your turn. Are you doing anything?
No.
Alright, his turn. He's gonna flex and heal up.
So he's still like, I don't think I can take this guy, right?
I mean, he looks like he's in, decent shape, but I mean,
Okay, that's enough.
Maybe.
No, that's enough. I got you.
Just depends on how much health you have. He is struggling to hit you.
Oh, I got 54. But if he hits me, I can give him 20 damage to him. But
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna take him. I'm just.
But you get 14, 16. So you on average for a hit about
Yeah, it's low.
16 or so.
It's low. Without advantage, it'd be hard to.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's his turn. He's gonna swing at you since you told him to. 22 and a natural 1. Does 22 hit?
Yeah, 22 will hit him.
And then 12.
So he takes 12 damage.
He takes 12 and you take 12 from your armor.
Yeah. 280, 10 points. I don't think that's gonna work.
All right. I guess I forgot about those ice spikes that are jutting out of your body. I don't know how I forgot about that. I mean, they're right there. The bloodlust, you know. Roussel's like,
Just put my hand down when it's my turn, you know, just
okay.
shake his hand. I'm not gonna be
Alright.
aggressive.
He's
Hey.
you wanna
Hi,
get rid of
couple-
those
I gotta-
spikes. One of those buzzer hands.
Yeah, I had one more trick up my sleeve I wanted to show you, but that's for another time.
All right. He slaps, his hand all the way around
Yeah,
your
right.
forearm.
Hey, good match.
Good battle.
Now I have to get that bridge.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably running pretty late by now.
No, we've only been here about 10 minutes, getting worked up.
We had to give him a head start.
All right.
We move a lot faster than they do.
I'll go over here and be like, hey, Rousseau, we need to get Draven up. I think he's dying over there.
Yeah, he goes over there and he casts Cure Wounds on you with his last spell slot.
So, note to self: next time, just focus on DPS against him.
Yeah, how much damage could you have actually put on if you didn't try to hold him every time?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, we probably would have won.
I mean, he
Oh,
failed a couple of those. I would just say one.
Mhm. He just has an
I
ability
was,
where he
I was
can roll
hoping
again.
that he would run out of Indomitable and I'd be able to lock him up.
They can do
You
it
take
every round.
11. You gain 11 points of health. See, Roussel walks up there and puts his hand as that radiant light comes out of his hand, closing up your wounds. You come back to consciousness.
Thanks,
So he kind
Dylan.
of Roussel reaches his hand down to help pick you up.
I'll pat Dylan on the back, like, good job, big guy.
He goes,
Whack! And I dropped to zero.
grabs your shoulder.
again.
He shakes your shoulder, like my dad does.
Where I
It
lose
was-
hit points.
It was a good effort.
I just.
Hey, you know if we would have won, we would have just healed you back, right?
Well, you had me worried there for a minute. Y'all were looking like there's a certain look in your eye,
That's
We want to get stronger.
it's music to my ears, Delwyn, knowing that had you worried that
Well, I was just okay, yeah, whatever. I'm not like worried that I would lose. I was just like worried that this wasn't a friendly battle, because of that look in your eyes. That's why I was like, hey guys, and I was like, hey, let's cut it out, and you kept stabbing me,
We
like,
told the wizard not to do any damaging spells, so we're trying to give you advantage.
I always have the advantage, but
You know what I meant. Give us a fair,
especially
shake.
here in this room.
This was home court advantage.
Well, it is Delwyn's room. But if we're just trying to train and get stronger,
0-2.
it was a good sesh.
This is best out of 5, I think, right? We're 0-2 now.
Is that the best fight you had in a while?
I mean, yeah, it's always a little tough when you fight 4 people versus 1 person, but I was up to the task. Maybe one day I won't be, but today I was. Last time I was. Probably next time I will be. Probably the time after that, and maybe when I'm like a real old man.
Maybe when we get back, we can have another one.
Maybe, we'll see. Well, go blow up that bridge.
We'll head out to the cart.
All right. Safe travels and
All right, Rousseau, you're driving.
dangerous
We're
exploding.
sleeping.
Yeah.
all right, guys. Roussel's. That guy was pretty tough.
You know what we're getting our hands into.
This is
We
a
couldn't
little
let
bit
you-
of the taste of the journey.
This was a loss, a
And,
bitter loss, but I'm glad you came out alive.
We had to blood you a little bit, make sure carry a little weight. Did a great job back there.
Thank you. I was trying my best to, follow your instructions from before to heal, and I gave him one good attack. But, I was trying to save my last spell to heal somebody just in case it got dangerous again.
Getting in and getting out. is
Once
perfect.
Draven dropped again, I just couldn't really get back through there to him.
Yeah, he's pretty draining.
We'll learn.
Yeah, he shoots through our resources pretty quick too.
He's normally that. He's normally not that bad.
Good thing yours replenished for free and not a couple
Just-
$100 a pop.
Yeah. Well,
You would have lost that battle way before that. You only healed him.
yeah.
Were you constant favorites already, Rousseau?
Well, he was, or that was Dylan's voice. Well, he was the only one really taking significant damage at first, and then I saw him drop, and it looked like he was bleeding out, so I tried to spare him, and
No, I'm just
Good
giving
idea.
you a hard
I
time.
had the Revivify scroll ready. I had the lid half off of the tube there.
It's a good idea.
Don't waste it on him.
That
Waste it on
was-
you. Use it on me.
Oh, okay. If that's
But-
your orders.
No,
but here's the
whichever
thing.
one goes first.
We've learned
Okay.
a lot of valuable information from that fight.
Yeah, that you were wrong.
That I cannot use hold person on him.
Put a lot of damage on that old man. He,
I tried to blind him, and he resisted that.
I think instead of going against his strengths, we should just pull out everything that we have to just hurt him next
Open
time.
the door and throw a fireball.
So
in
if we
it.
fight again,
The whole fucking mine explodes.
don't they have a lot of black powder here
Everybody dies.
with all the fumes from the
The
feces?
shit.
And,
Shit just started burning.
Yeah, a match should just take care of all of our problems.
No
Yeah,
one's
one
gonna,
fireball would have blew the whole place up.
no one's gonna come out with no fucking hair. Just steaming like,
He
oh.
walks through the
What
fire.
happened?
Yeah, just like fuckers threw them out.
Someone lit a candle
Kicking
down
dead
there.
bodies.
oh man. All right. So shall we hit the road to the?
Yes.
Y'all want to take a rest? I'll need to rest at some point on the way, but
Give me an hour, I'll take a rest, and then I'll take the reins for a little bit.
And then we'll just we'll let him rest, and I'll take the reins.
all right.
and
And,
we'll
from
offload it.
here it is a few days down to the bridge. So y'all begin that journey south, and that's where we'll call the session there.
Sounds good.
Good fight. We'll go for experience.
Negative.
Lots
for
of
losing.
Lots of RP.
Can I ask how
We had a
close we
really
were?
good battle.
Like, are we
Wow.
just saying?
I think
I would
honestly,
have died
if
if I would have kept sleeping.
if I would have had a better strategy going in there, we could have won.
know more about this dude. If this campaign
That's my
ends,
fault.
I would love to see Dylan.
You going in that corner where we could not get advantage on him when he
Yeah,
ran
that-
you,
I know.
that really
That was big,
hurts.
yeah.
That fucked us up, and me not pouring out damage on him was.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't even this corner. If you would have just Misty stepped over here,
I'd
we
say,
could
yeah,
have
you coulda moved anywhere else.
I honestly didn't think he was gonna chase me. Like nobody ever chases me
Well, we
with
put
booming
30
light
directly
on.
challenged him.
Yeah, I know.
We put 38 damage when he left, though.
Yeah.
So we'll give good experience for the RP. Those are encounters too, and then a very small percentage of the XP of Dylan divided by 4.
Hey, it'll help.
Yeah.
Help our boy.
I think giving
he
him
get
the
that
pro of
experience?
power
Yeah.
helps out a
I
lot
want to keep
too.
him alive for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, same.
I don't want him like the slave that we just threw a hammer in his
Yeah.
hand and was like, "Go at it, dude!"
Charge. I told him, I was like, stay in the back, and he was like, no, no. Like, all right.
The slave he bought.
The
Oh,
barbarian, yeah.
Yeah, he felt like a tough guy.
It's like, don't do that, dude. No, I gotta get
All right, so you
revenge.
each gain 1,025.
Hey. 2025.
1,000.
Getting there.
Baby steps.
Heck, we only need 45, 75.
Y'all add experience.
40, 30, 425.
Did you go, man? Did you go to like quick?
Does it manage levels?
No, right
manage
below
XP.
that. Right below
I
manage
probably have it
levels.
set on static. But
Manage levels. I think it.
I have him set on milestone.
I think he has like 40. Yeah, he's
No,
got.
it'll show what he had.
He's got 43,000.
Hmm?
That's what we have.
He's not there.
That'd be
You
nice.
gain 20,000 experience for healing Draven.
Just hanging out with us.
What was the total? 1,025?
Yeah.
He's like 800 away from level.
Hey, now you get maybe
That's a good chunk of his level.
Maybe level 5 next for him.
He's level 3 right now.
Ah, okay. Still level
Okay,
4.
so
Hey, level 4 is a
he's
big
got
level.
his what is it, the cleric domain? They start with that cleric.
Yeah,
They start with their domain. Looks like at 4th level.
He's-
Another spell slot.
The 4th level's 3rd level.
No, it's not.
5th level's 3rd level.
Yeah, that guiding bolt.
Oh, yeah. I guess I should sign this off. Alright, guys. Oh, shit. People talking.
Full chat.
Oh, chat.
Yeah, Nate. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta learn. If you challenge someone, they will chase you.
Especially if they're big and dumb.
Right?
Yeah, I had.
We just needed a better strategy.
Yeah,
going
for
in.
sure. And you learned a lesson. You learned
Yeah.
some things he can do, some abilities you didn't even get to see last time because he whooped y'all's ass the very first time.
I was really wanting them to come at me instead of Nate, but then Nate called him out. So then
Yeah.
he was
Rowdy
focusing
called him
on
out
Nate.
first, and then Nate called him out. Or I guess Draven called him out, and then Nate did. So
I
he
thought
just
I
went
could-
after the people that called him
yeah.
out.
I thought I could pose it in a good way where it's another friendly contest until we're like, all right, everyone kill him.
I was hoping I could coax him into attacking me instead of you. But
Yeah.
it went again.
Yeah, I had 54 and then a chance to get 20 more temporary hit points where they would 40 hits on him.
Yeah, he gets a 3rd, 2nd level spell slot
Nice.
next level.
That would be really
And he
good.
can take a feat or improve score.
Spellcaster.
Right now he's got Mage Slayer.
Forecaster.
So
Oh, nice.
if he's up close to mages, he can. fuck 'em up.
Forecaster next, and he'll be sitting
All right,
there.
y'all.
Disadvantage on.
We will catch y'all
Concentration.
next week. I'll have the session uploaded tomorrow on Iron Lich Gaming on YouTube if you want to watch this or any past sessions. But we'll be back next week around 8:30 Central Time.
Mhm.
Until then, we'll see y'all next time.
Appreciate it,
See ya.
Nate and Jenny.
Yeah, later,
Everyone
y'all.
stopping by.